Hey, EBERRON.
Hey.
Last time in EBERRON, the party got back from dealing with witness, told Caspian about it. He said, sick, here's money. Then they, did some stuff. Oh, they talked to a lady who, witnessed Jain on, during some sort of fracas. With her old crew, and then most of the NPCs got kidnapped by a stroke victim, and got stuck in the basement, and it turned out he was a bad guy. Luckily, he was smashed.
Mm-hmm. Boom. Smash.
And, not before insinuating some strange revelations about what went on with Jain back in the day. But, Jairo, who ended up helping to rescue the party, took most of the NPCs back to, like, another hotel. A bunch of the others are sitting in a portable hole right now. Not a portable, rope trick.
Mm-hmm.
And, Jain is behind the bar, pretending to be an old man, where she was able to deceive, Tasra de Denaev, who is, apparently somewhat strongly involved in this, and said some interesting things, and dropped some interesting names, and so on and so forth. And then she left. That's about it. That's what happened.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she said some really interesting things. I'm gonna get off the bar.
Okay. Actually, while you're there, can you make a perception check for me?
Sure. What? I mean, what are you paying me for? Not to do that. Wonder if I surged.
You did. You cast Fog Cloud.
Okay. Wonder if I tidesed again after that.
I am not sure.
This is the wrong.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You just used your...
Oh, yes, I have 2 points of exhaustion, so...
Yes.
That's disadvantage.
Ah, that's right.
Alright. I don't think I saw anything.
What'd you get?
So, well, if I tides, and I don't know even what that is, but, regular, it's, 11.
11? That's
Yeah.
not that you won't hear. You just sort of hear from behind you.
I didn't realize I had a +7.
You feel from behind you in the back, like sort of where the kitchen area is. You just hear like a oh, and that's it.
In the kitchen?
Yeah.
Back cheer.
Back yonder some ways.
Uh.
Just pretend it's there. It's too complicated.
I found the kitchen.
Yeah, that's the back door.
There's a screen. Oh no, never mind. I found the kitchen.
We'll pretend it's there. You're heading back into the kitchen?
Yes, I say no worries, everyone. That's just the potatoes, and I go in there and capture them.
You step inside, and you can see, you know, the kitchen is, it's usually staffed by a number of people, but most of them are out, like, doing, like, taking orders and stuff. It seems like they kind of double up as servers and assistant cooks when need be.
Damn.
Over by the like the far side, there's a like a pan full of some sort of liquid or whatever. Over on one of these little like magical burners. And next to it is a sort of like a cutting board with like a half chopped up piece of like celery stalk or something like that. And there's nobody in here. It's totally empty. You do notice that the wall is lined with what you have seen these many times. You recognize sort of like the inscribing around them, ever-burning torches, one of which is out.
Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Somebody went bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I wonder who it was.
Dirk?
What?
Oh, he's fine.
I think, as I ate a piece of celery.
Did something happen to us in the thing?
No, I don't think so.
No, somebody got drowned away.
Oh.
In the kitchen. I guess it was the kitchen cook.
That fucking cook.
So
I take the rest of the celery, and
you now possess celery. Write it in your inventory.
yes, then I guess, well, I eat all of it, so
Okay, it's gone.
yeah, because I was hungry. Well, I don't know. I leave. Wait. Yeah, I mean, I wonder what secrets they do. Maybe I look for their secrets.
You look for their secrets?
Yeah.
You want to tell me what you mean by that?
I look for any personal item belongings in the room.
In the kitchen?
Yeah,
Make an investigation check.
sure. No problem. Wonder what my friends are thinking about right now.
What are
Chicken.
you guys thinking about?
Chicken.
Chicken, yeah. Both our friend chicken and just the concept of chickens.
Okay, disadvantage.
Exactly.
6.
Sorry, what'd you get?
6.
6? You don't find shit. You find some more ingredients. You find some, you know, cookware and the like, but you don't find anything that strikes you as particularly interesting.
Okay. I do the cinnamon challenge.
Hell yeah.
You guys have been in the rope trick for a while. You're not, nobody's shown up yet, and you haven't heard from Jain.
What does it look like inside the rope trick?
I described this last time. It's kind of like a, so you've popped up through, like, the roof of the map, and you're just sort of looking down into the room
Right.
through, like, this narrow, not
Window
super
clip.
narrow, but, like,
What-
window
One second,
sort of
I'm gonna
thing.
put this.
What if I look up, though?
You see the ceiling of whatever extra-dimensional place you are standing in.
Alright. I've drawn on it a little bit with some chalk, but I will say, okay, we should, leave. And see what Jain is up to.
Is the meeting over?
It has been... I check my watch, which I've also drawn onto the wall.
It's been a little more than an hour.
More than an hour.
Drew it on the wall.
I've been updating it every minute. And that means that the spell is over. Whoa!
And what happens when the spell falls out? Like, what happens? Or do we get, like, teleported to the nether realm?
We get crushed by the
We die?
teleportation.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we die.
Well, it's his
Alright,
spell, he
okay,
must
guys.
know. Okay. It's, that means we die, right? Okay. Well, actually, hold on. Do we die in the nether realm, or do we just sort of, like, hang out? Forever trapped.
You just
For at
fall.
least 10
You
minutes.
just fall out.
Okay, that's so disappointing. Peppy, I have a quest for you, a wizard quest.
Yep.
Make a spell that's the same as rope trick, but it does that when it ends.
It crushes you.
Yeah. You know when you cast it, so it's not gonna be like a surprise. It's just wizard fun times.
But it's a level 1.
Yeah.
Imagine that. High risk, high reward.
I go upstairs.
All right, so you guys are coming out of the rope trick and
Yeah.
heading up yonder.
Yes.
Oh, I guess I have short rest, so I'm gonna roll that. I didn't mean to GM roll that. How embarrassing! My instincts took over.
So you guys head up into the bar.
I know, I do.
You head on up. Is Jain still lurking around, looking like the guy, or?
Yeah.
Huh?
We listen.
I actually come out and ask another employee who was on shift in the kitchen.
Who closed us tight?
Somebody says, "Oh, you know, it's the same guy every night. It's head chef Curtis."
This guy's busy.
Well, you should probably let him know that a head chef.
I dismissed him.
Pinsky.
You did? Oh, was he doing something wrong?
Yeah, he touched my boob.
Fuck this guy.
All right. Well, you have yourself a nice day, sir.
I forgot.
I forgot. It wasn't Jain.
No, it wasn't. I did it.
He touched my boob. The guy's just like,
I'm gonna go. I've got some things to do over there, probably for a while. Couldn't tell you how long. I'll be over. You know, just don't come looking for me.
Oh, hey, look, it's those friends.
But you all see each other. You guys see. My God, it's Zed Lowspire. You knew what the plan was. You know who it is.
We know! And knowing is half the battle.
What? How he alive?
Time for my break,
Why?
because that's the union.
Okay. While
Yeah.
you are on your break,
Who are you announcing that to? You're the boss.
I'm
boss
letting them know.
Yeah, boss is setting an example. Take your breaks.
Take your break.
Mandatory by law.
Take my money.
I will fucking hurt you. It's also mandatory if you don't take your breaks.
Yes.
Where's the break area? Let's go outside the back.
I don't know. I leave the
We
building.
go out the back. We can go in where all the employees hang out in the breaks. This is what is this? Where am I? What is this place? Looks like a carriage and a train. There's shoes on the.
I don't know. I leave the building. I go in the basement. I come back out. I'm Jane.
The fuck?
Jain is back.
Oh, hi, Jane.
Hello.
Hey, I'm tired.
What happened? How'd the meeting go?
She got so mad at him.
What for?
I mean, I told her that y'all got away, which is true. And she was really mad that I let y'all get away. He let y'all get away, and I mean, that's why she was mad, because I was like, I gotta, and then she came over, and I was like, I didn't
got it.
Yeah, I didn't got it. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm so like sorry. You didn't get it.
Sorry.
She said a few things that I needed to review.
Did you do that?
Well, I was talking from once you said interesting things were said, I was like, oh yeah. So that's around the time that I realized that. Josh, talk about Tira or something again.
I nod and I start writing down on my notepad. I have my reading
I
classes
wonder
on.
if I wrote it. I don't think I did. I think it was late. Yeah, so it was Tasra Dene. Sorry,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Whoa.
And she was like, "You idiot!" And she was. I already told you she was mad. And she was like, "This is the last time you've done this, because you've done this before too, and we didn't like that either." I don't know. I'm pretty sure she mentioned Chira again, but I will remember in what capacity. And
She said something like, while she was describing the ways that she would fuck him up if he botched any more shit. I think the last part of that was she said something like, "I will burn the name Tirashana into your soul," or some shit like that.
Ah, okay. As a threat.
As a threat.
She mentioned it. And she was doing a lot of that threatening. And she was really rude. She asked me how my stroke was doing, which was I didn't even fucking know how to respond. She I think she was like, "I see that your leg sucks," or something. Still, or "How's your stupid leg doing?" It was like really unnecessary, but anyway, and she was like, "Remember when that thing happened that made you like that? Well, that shit happened," basically. I don't know. Maybe when a brain bug tries to go inside your brain and it doesn't go well, you get a stroke. Or maybe when it does go well, you get a stroke. Maybe there's just like a non-zero chance you may have a stroke if this happens.
You know that the guy who used to run that way station sort of in the mountains, the guy.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, he had a stroke as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Worse than what happened to Zed.
Yeah, no, he was
like,
yeah, he was a vegetable.
Essentially a vegetable, but yeah.
Yeah, cucumber even.
So it seems like a dangerous endeavor. But trying to remember, I think that's like kind of what she said.
I think she also said that Zora, quote unquote, would be able to handle the city for now while she goes on the hunt for the escaped targets.
Oh yes, and I led her astray.
Yes.
Very good.
So let's not go to... Fuck, which one was it? Hope?
Hope.
Yeah. Because that's where I told her we were going.
And we are actually going to other place.
Well, I figured we might not go there immediately because it's far away.
Or, yes, that is, yes.
I just really wanted to throw her out there. Just big old baseball throw. You know that.
Curveball?
Big, blonde.
No, one that goes really far.
Hope
baseball.
Run.
Yeah.
That's what they're called in baseball in EBERRON.
It is true.
National sport.
The first thing I did in Sharn was accidentally walk onto Baseball Diamond, and person said, "You, we down player, you play," and he give me big stick, and I said, "No, I have log rack, and I hit ball so far, it probably gone forever."
I love that story.
That was a great story, Vatnak.
Thank you. I never tell anyone, because I forgot until now.
You're so brave. So they mentioned a name, Zora, who's doing something in the city. I don't know. Hey, Grond. Who's Zora? Hey, Dirk, who's Zora?
I'm eating a Big Mac, I'm sorry. I'm hungry.
It is okay, Dirk.
Vatnak, can you answer that? Thank you.
I'll say
I do not know.
Botnet can't answer.
I'll say for the purposes of neither Grond or Dirk would have ever heard this name before.
Okay, those are all the locals I can think of.
What is a Big Mac?
I forgot what the burger was called in this thing, so I just said what I was eating.
It was a big
Blinkies.
Blinsk Mac.
Yeah, I'm eating a Blitz burger that I saved for like 5 weeks.
Oh.
How is it?
Cold.
Good.
Edible?
All right,
We'll
so
find that out in a couple hours.
basically, apparently Tira is someone who's higher up and is like, whose name is strikes fear in the hearts of many.
So many people.
Can you say the whole name again, Nick? Tira.
Hmm?
Could you say the whole name of Tira again?
I think you would have just heard Tira. I think she just said Tira to you.
Okay. So lots of people know who they are. But we don't know anything.
Yeah.
Hey, did
anyone
we
heard
go
that
through
name?
his stuff yet? The dead
Did we?
guys?
I don't
Nope,
think you did.
No.
Both those
Let's
dudes got pulped, but they could possibly still have something on them.
Does he not live here too?
We're on their quarters.
You are not sure. You have no idea what his living
Dang.
arrangement is.
Dang.
It's possible, but it could be that he doesn't.
I guess we'll never know.
Can we like look around and try and
Did you
find
want to?
his,
Did you want to try
room?
to find something on the grotesque
Someone else
corpses?
needs to do it. I have 2 points of exhaustion.
Dirk.
Okay, would that be investigation?
I really
Yeah.
want to make my sandwich.
It would be investigation.
Would be investigation.
Then
Let Peppy go for
Then
it.
make your sandwich.
Make
But what
Peppy
if-
feel useful because
what if-
I have a better investigation. But make him feel useful.
24!
I'll be right back.
24.
It's
I
fine.
followed
Peppy's
Peppy-
super smart. He
followed-
doesn't need help.
Yeah, I follow Peppy as investigates, and I say,
Yes.
Oh,
so what is he
should I
calling?
roll again?
I mean, you already have a high number. It's
Let's try it. Okay, no,
Elementary.
24.
A lot of parts of their body have been destroyed.
classic.
Known for it.
God, what's his name? Zed has no weapons on him. Did not have a weapon. He does have on him... Let's see. It's going to take me a minute to scroll through this. I'll do the other guy first. The bodyguard, the armor is ruined, but that mace is still intact. That mace studded with those, like, little, like, gems, purpley, pinkish gems. Or whatever.
Here, the armor wasn't plate.
Yeah, maybe he would have survived. So he's got that. He's got a couple of daggers on him. He's got 3 daggers on him. A potion of superior healing, which luckily was not shattered when he got turned into a stain.
We can't like lick it up a little bit. Let's get some heals.
No, I mean, no, he's got it. It's
okay.
intact.
I thought you said it was broken. Sorry.
No.
No, it somehow managed to not get shattered.
There is like 28 gold in his pockets.
We're gonna be rich.
Oh, no, here we go again.
I'm sorry I provide a full list instead of just writing one item. Like, I don't know who the fuck this guy thinks he is.
Okay, buddy. We'll see how it works out in the free market.
So that's what you find on God, what was the stupid name I gave him?
Paco?
Paco. That's what you
Yes,
find on Paco.
that was it.
That's what you find on Paco. On Zed, like I said, no weapons. No money on him either. At least not on his person. He's got a ring of keys, that one of which you know unlocks the room that you're trapped in, one of which unlocks the bulkhead, and a handful more that you imagine is probably essentially like the key ring for the inn. You know, get into whatever room he needs to. What'd you get, 24? Yeah.
You got a fake tooth?
What?
I wiggle his teeth.
His teeth are real.
Wait, no, he's a paste.
His teeth are real. Sorry. I'm trying to find the bit where I wrote it down.
The bit? What's the bit?
Shut the fuck up. Why are you speaking to me? Yeah, I think that's probably all you find, really. He doesn't seem to have a lot on his person.
Have we found his room yet? We're not sure who lives here?
You have no idea if he lives here or not. You don't know which room would be his.
Doesn't have a key to a room?
Huh?
Doesn't have a key to a room anywhere?
He's got keys to all the
back
rooms.
desk or anything? Oh.
He's got them all on he's got like a master key ring, basically.
Okay.
Let's rob all the current guests, guys. I think that's it. Oh,
what if we have
we
Jain?
A short rest?
Oh wait, she's got exhaustion. But I was gonna say, what if she like retransforms into him, and like we ask a member of staff to help us carry something heavy to his room, and then have them guide us. You know what I mean? So if he does live here, someone would know where he lives, and they'd guide him to us, or guide us to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
I mean, have we checked like the main back rooms? Because I'm assuming it's there instead of Like it's.
I mean,
back
no. I
ground
don't think we
floor,
have,
so-
but we could.
Yeah. Also, did we finish a short rest?
Um,
Like a rope trick.
I suppose you could have. Yeah. I mean, you were up there for a while.
Ooh, I'm not at 1 health. I'm not at 1 health. We shouldn't be in another fight, but I don't want to be at 1 health.
If the mole men show up, we want to be prepared.
You never know.
So you guys doing anything?
Yeah, where's the is Jain still transformed as a dude?
I think she said she switched back.
Okay, so we probably shouldn't like walk back there. Can we say that Jain's still the dude, or is that gonna be?
She said she specifically noted that she went
Okay.
downstairs and came back as herself.
All right.
I mean, are there any employees up here? Or
Yeah, I mean,
up
there's
here?
employees. There's you know,
Yeah,
a
we can just go
variety of
wandering back there.
waiters and waitresses and other people tending the bar and so forth.
Hmm.
We just wait until she gets back and see if she wants to do the funny bit again. We could also initiate Plan Zeta.
Which is?
We sneak in somehow by disguising ourselves as new hires.
We're here to work.
I just go up to one of the employees. I'm like, I'm on
What
my
was that
union
warehouse? What was-
mandated smoke break. I'll be back in 15.
But then
Okay.
that doesn't get us into the working area. That gets us out of the working area.
Well, the
You-
break room is in the back.
break room?
Yeah, break room's in
How
the
do you
back.
know where the break room is?
What break room?
Or if there is one.
Because I'm a new employee.
What are we talking about, break room?
I gotta get my name tag from Chandra in HR.
Mhm. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm not, I don't think I'm actually in this HR system yet. Do you know who I should call?
I don't think I'm set up for payroll yet.
Yeah,
Can you tell me how to log in on that?
It's been like
Yeah.
a week, like 2 weeks.
Hey, I lost my uniform, so we're gonna go get like I
Can
got
I
the
wear
money.
your clothes? I lost
Can
my
I-
uniform.
Can I wear your skin?
I'm joking. I'm a little jokester. You know.
Yeah.
Little jokester. But do you have extra skin?
Look,
All right. What are we doing?
how many people does it seem like work here? You know, right now.
How many people?
How many
There's
employees?
like there's probably like 6 servers and like 2 other people tending the bar, so like 8 that you can see.
And then there's people in the
You're not
back.
sh- you're not sure
My-
if there's you know, more people that like deal with housekeeping essentially or whatever, but you don't see them. You just see those 8 guys around the front.
Yeah.
We know there are at least 2 employees missing. Well, yeah. I don't think. Did you
Yeah.
tell us about the fire guy?
Fire.
The fire that went out, presumably because the drow took somebody.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
Maybe, but that's 2 people.
Who's the other one?
The owner.
Oh, technically that's 3 then. You
what about
killed his bodyguard
Paco?
too.
I didn't think. I mean, he wouldn't be going around the back by himself. I would assume. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But at very least,
Paco's dead. And then who else? Well, we don't know anybody.
we don't know who disappeared, but we know the owner was here. We could just say, so we could get Peppy and then Jain, then go in and say, yeah, we're here. Just got called in. Oh, you don't recognize me? Yeah, I'm new. Yeah, no, the owner had to leave, so there's a new guys. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go do my. Yeah.
Can you show me
Awesome.
towards the vault?
Yeah,
You
the
know, where we
vault.
keep all the expensive stuff.
I'm the vault guy. I'm the new vault guy.
Or Dirk could just.
I'm from
sneak
Vault
back
Tech.
there.
Or Dirk could sneak back there.
Dirk can sneak back there. Good idea.
Every single time we try the Dirk will sneak back there, Dirk gets caught. Dirk's
And-
done with this fucking plan.
It's drama.
Yeah, but it's funny.
But wait.
It's
There's more to
funny
this.
I mean, would you prefer I just walk back there?
There's more
Honestly,
to this
that'd
one.
be funny. Get a
There's more to this
clipboard.
plan. Clipboard
Get
is
a
important.
clipboard.
That's good.
Get a high vis. Where's the high vis?
Are there inspectors in Star Alaska?
I'm not sure how much you know about the local, the local
What country-
municipal functions.
What country is this?
Brayland.
Right. Okay, I wasn't sure. We went over a bunch of fucking borders. Brayland. Now I wouldn't know, but does anyone who lived in Brayland their whole life know if there exists such a thing as like a health inspector?
Do I know?
I would say that you would know that 99% of fucking restaurants and inns and things like that are part of one of the sub guilds or whatever of House Galanda. So if they wanted to do an inspection, they would probably send one of theirs.
So all we have to do is forge House Galanda identification.
Hell yeah.
They're all halflings.
We have
No big deal.
Hold on a second. So
They're
Jane
not
can't
racist.
become small, right?
Cast
It's a fucking bloodline. They're like,
Cast seeming on us. We're all
I don't see what the issue is.
easy.
Tell me you can't marry into a family? Come on.
We just appear to be a halfling, one of us.
yes.
We have a fake dragon mark.
Actually hate
Oh
it
yeah.
super
Well,
bad.
what if I marry into the family and then I get killed and reincarnated as a halfling? Checkmate.
Dirk is half-halfling.
I was
It's
just about
true.
to say that, but I was moving the dependency.
Yeah, you could
on
just say my
list,
mom
so yeah.
was in there.
I mean,
No,
what are
I
they going
could
to do?
just disguise
Dry-
myself as a halfling because I
Yeah.
have disguise self.
And you could have the disguise include a fake dragon mark. And what are they going to do? Cast the House Galanda classical spell?
Or have Jane become the world's tallest halfling.
Now there's precedence for that. McNasty did that once, so it's canon in EBERRON.
Oh.
That's true. That's true.
I like the Dirk plan though.
I like
but
Dirk.
we'll back you up because we'll
Thanks.
we
We'll be
do
the
like
support
Dirk.
team. You know how every inspector has a support team with all the
Yeah.
instruments. You know the instruments.
No, we're not there to be like to help him in his job. We're like emotional support.
Emotional support.
bodyguards.
Yeah. He's been having a rough one. You know?
Yeah. In the middle of the conversation, Dirk will.
So they had to send him out here anyways.
So here's the plan. We'll do it, and then if Dirk ever get like if you ever panic because you're like, oh, I'm gonna get found out, just say, oh, I'm having a thing, having an episode, and then Grond will start like cradling your bald head and making and whispering and saying that making you feel okay, and then you'll actually feel better, and you can continue the
See,
ploy.
it's fucking foolproof. You know?
Okay.
Alternatively, you could just sneak back there by yourself. Or Jane could turn back into the owner, and we could try something with that, like
yeah,
Bird's
that
idea.
could be something. We could do that.
It sounds really reasonable, though. I don't know.
Yeah, reasonable, schmeasonable.
How about we do the reasonable option? Let's do the reasonable option,
I'm
everybody.
scared of the funny magic maze.
Funny magic noise?
Maze.
Maze. That was 2 sessions ago.
What?
Yeah, when I got mazed.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on one second.
I think that there should be an alternate, like, very, very...
There we go.
I don't even know what he was referring to.
Hmm?
I don't even know what you were referring to when you said that.
Maze.
I thought you said maze.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were just being a fucking guy.
Because you did get me.
I think that it'd be kind of a fun situation if maze was like an easy swallow cast, and so everybody had a pocket like maze thing. If somebody was weird to them on the street, maze.
Yeah.
I don't like
So
your
we-
vibe. Maze.
I do like the idea of just going, like, a wizard going around a village and just some, like, he just looks around the village, he sees a villager that he doesn't like, and he just, maze! And they're gone.
Not even that he doesn't like. He just like, just because.
Yeah.
Maze!
No sense, right?
And
Wrong.
there's the theoretical,
Absolutely
you know,
none.
nat 20 he gets out, but I like the idea that instead that it doesn't. No, he can't.
No, they never
He's
leave.
going to die.
Infinite mace. I
If
love
he
this
can
part.
even die. All right, this is a good
That's the
plan.
next
want me to
bad guy
be
we
Zed
fight
again?
is the maze wizard.
That
If
is
you-
Bird's idea. Yes.
What do you need me to do?
What was your plan? The with the furniture? Is
Yeah,
it-
have lift something. Have some employee help lift something heavy and be like, "Oh, help me take this back to my room," and then the employee will lead you there because
Yeah, we're
Or
if
we'll
we
look at him
assume-
really weird and be like, "What room?"
Well, maybe he'll then walk across the fucking town with us to his house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But what?
or make it like, "Dude, your house is across the town. We're not."
Oh yeah,
doing
what's
that."
the address again?
Dude, I totally
Brain damage.
Like this seriously.
I had a stroke.
Brain-
Remember?
This heavy object fell in my head just like 10 minutes ago.
You could just say that someone punched him in the head, which is true.
You could just say, if he says it's across the fucking city, you say, well, sorry. I guess I'll do it myself.
Okay,
You
I
start-
guess
so
you
I'll,
didn't want to. I guess you didn't want to raise.
I'll turn into Zed in the basement, and I come back out,
Zed's back.
Hi. You look great,
and
by the
I
way.
go into the inn,
We're there. Hi.
and I
Hi.
look for an employee that I can. Do I see an employee in the room?
In the main room,
No.
there's like 6 servers milling about, and there's 2 other people at the bar who were helping Zed tend it because it's big.
Okay, let me see here. Let me see here. I look for a big decorative thing.
Now, when you say that, what are you saying to me?
I'm saying that I'm looking for something to do the plan that they said.
Looking for like a painting for somebody to carry.
I mean, there's a number of these big, like, gold, probably not real gold, but at least gilded jackal heads that are sort of placed at certain points inside to sort of help with the aesthetic. There's some, there's a handful of international flags on the wall, like big, hefty flags. I mean, in this main room, that's pretty much all I can think of for, like, fancy items, Unless you want to steal whatever the musicians left.
Help me move this piano.
Yeah.
It's
My
mine.
daughter wants this piano. I want to wrap it up at my house before
What
I
if
send it
what if
to
we
her.
get a box and have Dirk inside the box?
And can Dirk have another box that has a Peppy that is magically reduced in the box?
To
And
Matryoshka
then
doll.
when Peppy jumps out, magically reduced, he says, "I'm the health inspector."
No, he says,
Perfect.
"I'm the termite."
I'm the termite. Num 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 num.
Okay,
I like
and
the
then
idea.
Dirk jumps out and says he's the health inspector.
Then just
The-
Dirk jumps out.
How big are the golden jackals?
Like, maybe this wide, like this wide, and maybe like this long. They're good sized.
Okay, so that's something I could feasibly need help with, and just maybe need one other person.
Yeah, it doesn't look like, I mean, it looks like it's probably pretty heavy, but, it's not like, it's not enormous.
Okay.
I'm be right back.
I'll go to one of the servers
Okay.
and I'll say, in his voice,
Sure.
whatever it was.
British and sinister.
Oh yeah, cool blimey.
That's what he sounded like. Just like that.
And I'll say, I'll give you a bonus if you help me carry that back to my living space.
You want to take out the jackals?
My daughter wants one, and I want to wrap it up for her before I send it.
Yeah, all right, I suppose. Sure. Let me just take down this last order and give it to the, give it to the cook, and just like writing something down. And you see,
I wonder who's cooking.
He just sort of walks back and he sort of like sticks the little note he wrote on like the wall next to like 10 other ones. Over near the kitchen. Doesn't really pay much attention looking in. Just sort of sticks the note there and then keeps walking back over and says, "Alright, so we're taking this to your place?"
Yes, please.
Alright. Lead the way.
Super. Fuck.
Shoot my fuck.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
You have to just go and pick up the side that is opposite the what seems the right direction. So he has.
He doesn't know where it is.
Here's
Fuck. You could.
I don't know. I'm playing something where he lives.
You ask him.
I don't know where my boss lives.
I was hoping. We were hoping he lived in the.
So apparently he doesn't live in the hotel.
The vibe you're getting from the guy is that he probably does not live here now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At least from the way that guy was talking, he seemed to be expecting to head out into the street with this jackal head. So you gather he's probably he lives somewhere else.
I didn't.
Okay.
Okay, so they had to drop it and break it so you can say, "Oh fuck, I gotta." We'll figure that out later.
Okay, so I pick it up, I drop it on my own foot.
Which one? The stroke leg or the other leg?
Ooh, spicy.
The other leg. That makes it bad.
You drop it on your good foot and go, "Oh!"
Yeah, and I say, "Oh, hospital. Never mind. Let's do this later."
And he says, "Oh God,
Oh,
right,
hospital.
Sorry. Do you need
I'll
me?
have to.
Do you need me to take you there?
I'm gonna call my mom.
What? I was at your mum's funeral. I'm just kidding.
I gotta call her.
Hold up. This
Well, I didn't
motherfucker was at his
follow him
mother's
home.
funeral, but he doesn't know where they live?
I didn't go to his house.
What psychopath goes to somebody's funeral but doesn't know where their house is?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they have like the after funeral thing?
I don't know
at the house?
I don't know where my boss lives.
But have you gone to that person's mother's funeral?
No, but
I am finding a hole in this man's story.
Okay, but why would you go to their house for the funeral? They're not having it in their fucking backyard.
The funeral.
Yeah,
Like,
it's the reception after the funeral.
That doesn't necessarily have to be at a house.
But it's typical. Well, yeah, that doesn't necessarily.
Be a lot of
but
places.
you know,
I've been to at least 3 funerals.
Could be a Wahlburgers,
receptions
you know?
somewhere
it
else.
could be Wahlburgers.
Be a Wahlburgers. Come on the wall.
Anyways, he didn't say that. That was a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke. It's fine.
What if he did say it and it was a
Well,
joke?
what if he did say it and it wasn't a joke?
What if it was a joke?
Well, then it would be the opposite of the thing that happened.
Interesting. Huh? Are we still here? Am I just pretending to be a patron?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I think the answer is yes.
I shuffle out the door.
Okay.
All right.
I finished my turkey club sandwich.
Okay.
Wait, there's more. It's made of real clubs.
Shut the fuck up.
can we TPK already? We've gone too far.
I think. Okay,
I think we already did. I think that's how this is happening.
we're in the afterlife.
I don't think we're gonna find out where he lives.
Okay, there's 2 things we could do. We could give up, which is a good idea, or we could try to go to some sort of municipal office and request records that would include his home address.
go to the power company, be like, listen, I need a copy of my bill for tax reasons.
Did he have his ID on him? That was destroyed on the blast.
You didn't. I mean, I feel like this isn't Sharn. He wouldn't be carrying around ID papers with him. They're not so strict in fucking Starlasker.
Do you think that the way it might work is if, well, how, I mean, are changelings so common that they wouldn't just say, oh, you're obviously the person?
I mean, changelings are a known entity, so, especially in things that are, like, secure, like, for security purposes, they got, you know, challenge questions, and fucking some people wear a specific, like, a specific ribbon or ring or something that they know can't be replicated or something, so that you know that if they have it, that's them. People are aware that there's an entire race of people who can look identical to another person, so they've taken a couple precautions.
Okay, I have 3 ideas then. 1, we just go to the other hotel and we just chill with our friends and figure out what to do next. 2, we do the plan of trying to find records and it goes badly because we don't have any way to prove that you are Zed.
We just look like him.
And it'd be funny because we'd fuck it up in a funny way. 3, we walk around town as Zed until we find a place where people seem to recognize him, and that's where he lives, probably.
Did I ever see Teresa, his daughter?
Did you ever physically see her? No.
Yeah. Fuck, never mind.
No, you did not.
He seems like a friendly guy.
I think he was out in the yard, like, gardening or some shit when you met him, and you never actually went in.
Oh well.
I like number 2. Number 3.
You want to go where?
Walking around town until we run into people who recognize him and then figure out, okay, maybe that's his neighborhood. Shit like that. Or some other similar idea that's better. What is he? What's his species?
He was a half-elf.
Half-elf. I don't suppose they have racial burrows here.
A half-elf burrow?
Yeah.
As they're known to do.
Yeah, you know, it's so common.
I don't think any... You know, why don't I just put you on there? I don't think any particular district here is much higher in terms of half-elves. Half-elves are pretty common in Corvair, Brayland especially.
Okay.
I don't think they have an ethnic conclave, ethnic enclave like Little Dargoon or Little Seer or any of those.
Then, where's let me look at the legend here. Oh, it doesn't say. Are there residencies in Candle Market, or was it just?
It has to be close by.
Candle Market does not, I think, have residential districts. Let me just look at this thing. Edgewick doesn't. Southgate is sort of a working class neighborhood.
No, this guy's rich.
Asker Square is the city center. Obviously, Shambletown's another kind of slum. Dragon Gate's the gate. It's middle class sort of neighborhood. Little Dargoon speaks for itself. Asker Heights is the rich part of town.
This is a pretty big, fancy establishment. Does this getting like he's middle or upper class?
It's hard to say. It depends on how much, profit specifically he is taking. It's definitely a very large, fancy inn with a large amount of employees. It's been busy the whole time every time you've seen it, it's been busy. So he's got to be pulling down something.
Yeah. Although, there's one place. I mean, is this part of Dragon Gate, this whole thing?
Yeah, more or less.
So many places to look at. I think it's probably the most realistic area.
Excuse me.
He had a key ring. That was Paco. No, he was Zed.
Yeah, Zed had a key ring.
And what do you know? He had a room.
We look at the keys.
How
many keys are there?
How many keys are there? There are... one... 18.
It's a lot. This guy's 18 houses.
Well, this was his key ring for the, the inn as well. You don't know if he's got any personal keys on there, but...
Yeah. Do any of them have, I don't know, an address printed on the side?
Two of the keys are different in make, it looks like. Slightly different in make. Most of them are these sort of like large, classical gray iron keys. And then there's two little smaller and maybe a little more elegantly created keys sort of amidst them.
Okay. Smaller and elegantly created. I guess that would be... We probably won't find anything, but before we, I don't know, move on, why not try this plan?
Which plan?
Searching Dragon Gate.
I mean, we can try. It's
Did we
certainly a
search
thing we can
everything in the
try.
basement and try the
I don't know.
on everything?
I
don't think you guys, you looked in the lost and found box, which didn't really have anything in it, other than, it seemed like the stuff that he blew in everybody's face was, an emergency item he had stashed in case he needed to use it.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't fully investigate the, abandoned kitchen. I suppose there could be something in there.
Can someone investigate that correctly?
The room that you were chained up in was pretty barren. It was pretty much just like a prison cell, essentially.
Okay.
You want to check out the kitchen?
Yeah, somebody do that.
I'll check out the kitchen. The cannon.
Make an investigation.
I'll help you out.
Make it with advantage.
What? That was weird. I rolled a 19. Let's see if we got a 20, and I don't. All right, Dirk. What do you got? What do you got, Dirk? Be great. Holy fuck! I think there's something wrong with my mouse. I opened it 6 times. Oh dear lord. Investigations.
Yes.
Investigation is +7, so 19 plus 7 is 26.
It's a lot. You head back
that's
down
why
into
it's
the basement.
broken. It's way more. My skills have been broken.
What
But
is
it's way
it?
more.
What,
It's gonna be way
define way more.
I think it's like +11 instead of +7.
So 30.
Yeah.
Yes, 30. Sorry, for some reason, my ability were all set to 8. Very odd.
Alright, so you go down in the little abandoned kitchen there, through the bulkhead. And you start to scour it, with Vothnak's assistance. You find that lost and found box again. It's basically, like I said before, it's just some jewelry, some articles of clothing, books and shit, just stuff that's been left. Nothing really strikes you as out of the ordinary. You find a lot of disused like cookware and equipment, some old like pieces of food that have been stored down here that have like clearly a little bit past their time. Nothing like rotting like meat or anything like that, but definitely like some mithril hard bread and some other shit. And Jesus, with a 30. Yeah. Okay. You would, yeah, you'd probably be able to find, yeah, 30, yeah, alright. I gotta, shit. Alright, you see, there's like a big, heavy, not really a stove, I don't know, like a magic stove, basically, but there's like grooves in the, like little scratch marks on the ground, as though it has been moved, and I know that old trick, and you push it to the side, and you can see there is a trapdoor there.
Okay, well.
Does it have a lock on it?
It sure does.
Well,
Yay!
how boy?
We should use the Ring of Keys. Its magical power should unlock the lock.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I was gonna jimmy it, but that's fine.
It's okay, no, we trust
We
you.
have all these keys, so...
We gotta use them, you know. I mean,
I understand.
I mean, you could pick any lock in the world.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah,
I could get a practice lock for you if you want to.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I can go pick that up. We're done here.
No, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll be fine.
He won't fuck it up.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he's the best locksmith. I mean,
Hey, the
lock
back door. The back door is probably unlocked. It's probably locked. I mean, so you probably try that later.
lock picker.
Just pick the lock and have him like get robbed at night because the door did no one noticed.
Shit.
What's down there?
What is down there?
I look.
Are you just like going through all the keys till one of them works?
Mm-hmm.
One of the smaller ones opened it.
Oh.
Opens it up and pull it open, and there is a generously sloped staircase going down. That's just sort of winds around a little bit. Looks like it's made out of wood, and you can see there is like a very sturdy sort of handrail bolted in on like the interior wall, presumably so our friend could get down it without wiping out because of his difficulties with locomotion.
I look around.
You head down the bottom of the stairs?
Well, first I look around at everyone and say,
Oh, too secret basement. This basement not secret, but have secret function, but this one really secret. And also I am currently walking down.
do I fit?
You do fit. So, you start heading on down. Now, let me see here. Okay. Alright. Oh, I can't use it like that. Okay. Whatever. So, actually, yes, I suppose I can. You, make your way down below, down the stairs, into this sub-basement. And as you're getting down to the bottom steps, you see something flash on the steps.
I dodge.
Do you, though?
I don't know, we'll see.
Can I have...
Whoa.
From you, my friend, this would be a... What is this one? What is this? The save of this? Can I have a charisma save?
Ooh. I remember thinking, as I was saying, I walked down, I was thinking, there's definitely a trap here, but...
Yeah. You know, I was kind of thinking that too.
I didn't think about that until you popped the trap, but it makes sense that there would be a trap down here.
But there's, I mean,
I also didn't hear that you started going, so...
yeah, and I have 7 intelligence. My cruiser save is pretty good, though. It's +1. 15.
15? There's a failure.
Shit.
Well, gosh darn it. Does this
1.
turn me into a
Off by
troll
1.
or something awful like that?
Were the rest of you guys sort of following him down, or were you just letting him go?
They were all peeking out like, huh? Everyone from a different side of the opening.
Like Scooby, like a little Scooby-Doo would have done. So, you step on this thing, there's that flash of light, and those of you sort of Scooby-Doo peeking around the corner see Vothnak disappears.
Where do I go? Is it a maze?
Yeah, no.
It's the Mandrill maze.
Vothnak.
Yeah.
You can see Star Alaska in the distance.
Ooh. Is it down or far away horizontally?
Both.
Uh-oh.
Now, is this sort of a dangerous, I'm going to fall to my death?
You take a quick moment to survey your surroundings, seeing the city off in the distance, as you realize, turning to the camera like Wile E. Coyote would have done, that you are many hundreds of feet in the air.
Fuck yes!
No.
This is a good trap.
We gave him exactly what he wanted.
It's funny that he triggered it.
I rage.
Alright, you rage with glee as you realize what is happening.
And I guess every 12 seconds that I have in the ground, I'll pound myself to keep the rage going. Good thing I got that short rest. I don't have that much health left, but it's more than 1. I mean, it's close to full. How far do I fall?
Well, you don't fall a short distance.
Mm-hmm.
What's your health at?
105 out of 131.
Okay, good to know. So you're gonna take half damage here.
Yes. I hope so. I can feel the air. Deafening wind in my ears.
Yeah, it's just Mirror's Edge.
God,
I think
that scared me so badly when I was a kid.
Chef's hat.
It was
Good thing Chef's hat is strapped to my head. I can see there's a red spot in the ground like a Mirror's Edge land
So
here.
you take half damage. You take 90 points of damage.
Oh.
As you just crater.
I stand up.
You just fell about 500 feet. And you are on your feet.
You gave him exactly what he's wanted for years.
Listen, I made the trap. I didn't know who was going to step on it, alright? It turns out it's Vothnak.
Imagine any one of us hits that and we just fucking die.
Splattered. It was 181 damage I rolled.
I stand there
Jesus
feeling it.
Christ.
It's right.
He doesn't want you to go into his sub-basement.
I stand there feeling it for like a solid 5 minutes and then...
Well, that's going on.
Very probably bad.
But I'll just think about that experience as I slowly march back towards the city.
As he slowly marches back towards the city, I'm gonna check for traps.
I also rearranged
Well,
my
you
chef's
found
hat.
one.
Also, my chef's hat is now upside down over my upside down.
Someone want to help me check for traps before we all fucking die?
Sure, I help.
Yay!
As far as you know, Vothnak has departed this mortal plane. He has just completely
He'll be
blinked out
fine.
of
He was in a
existence.
maze
He's
before.
absolutely
He can
gone.
handle it.
He could not be more gone.
I'm gonna go look for Vothnak.
Heading back upstairs?
Yeah.
Alright. Vothnak! What's next? Jain begins to call.
I'm wandering the city.
Jain starts to mosey about, wandering. Ooh. Ooh, that really got me. Alright. So, roll your check for traps, if you're going to do that.
With advantage, because I'm helping.
This fucking guy here.
Huh?
Is he... Are you gonna
No,
check?
yeah, no, sorry. I rolled a, shit. I rolled a 12, plus 11, plus, and I didn't roll second. Okay, so 12 plus 11, 23.
23?
Yes. Sorry, for some reason I just blanked on that you were talking to me. I don't know why. I started the conversation and I forgot about it halfway through.
Normal.
It is.
It is pretty normal.
So sorry, what'd you get?
23.
See? Exactly! 23.
Okay. You make your way down the stairs, sort of checking the walls, checking the steps. That flash of light was like right at the bottom of the steps, but you can see like one step beyond that is a pressure plate as well. And you got a 24?
23.
23. Right beyond that's a tripwire.
Holy shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna disarm that.
Make a, I think, thieves' tool check, I guess.
I'm gonna fucking die. That's like the 6th, 7th I rolled. Don't like that. I put the either way with that 7. 18.
18?
Yeah, I'm just not gonna use that die
You
again.
sort of
Holy shit.
prop up the little pressure plate and sort of wedge something in there and effectively neutralize it.
Okay. I go on to the other thing.
Make another check.
$14.
14. You go fiddling with it, and you accidentally snap it. Ah! And, something funny happens. The opposite sort of stone wall, it's sort of like around a corner, but you see the opposite stone wall is sort of like crumbled and gross and shit. And it's because of that you didn't notice that little hole. And an arrow just shoots out straight in your chest.
Oh.
You take...
Could I, do I have anything that I...
You take
Could
6.
I uncanny dodge?
You certainly can, but
Cool.
also
Oh,
make
uncanny dash.
a Constitution save, as this is tipped with
Jesus
something.
Christ. This is with poison, right? So I have advantage.
You have advantage.
I mean, I succeed, but I'm rolling just for the fuck of it because I got a 19 plus what? Constitution
Yeah.
plus 2, so 21.
21.
I swear to fucking Christ, if I needed a 20, I'm gonna kill you.
No, you passed.
Just because I keep rolling only 19s.
So you take 6 points of piercing damage, and with the success, you take 25 points of poison damage. As this thing just hits, you just feel it oof, pulse
4
through your
points and
body.
then 24 points, so 28 points in damage in total, right?
Yeah, 31 points of damage total.
31? Okay.
Yeah.
And I was, oh, we short rested in the trick rope, right? Yeah.
So, So now
Oh,
you
right,
got
so
a
wait a
you got a
minute.
poison arrow in the middle of your chest.
62 minus
Nice.
30. How much? 32?
31.
31. That is exactly half my health.
Fun.
I'm okay. Oh.
Hey, Dirk, you good, bud?
Oh.
Take
I
that
turn
as a
around,
yes.
I turn around, there's an arrow in my chest.
Looking good, bud.
I turn back around with a thumbs up. I go to the next one.
That was it. Those were the only things you saw.
I thought you said there were 3.
There was the flash of light that Vothnak triggered. There was the pressure plate that you disarmed, and there was the tripwire that you set off.
Wasn't there another thing after the tripwire?
No.
Oh.
At least not that you saw.
The way you said that make me want to go again. I'm going to go again. Instigation check.
I'll fucking instigate something.
With advantage, because I know Peppy will help me.
I do. I'm known to help people.
He's a helper. Instigation check, that is a 24.
24. There's no more traps that you can immediately discern.
Okay. What type of poison? Is it like corrosive?
I'm not sure that
Is my
you
blood
know.
boiling?
You know it hurt real bad. It's a fucking heavy-duty poison. It's not as strong as the stuff that Carrick hit you with, but it's still pretty fucking strong.
Okay, well, fuck. That's obnoxious. I'm just gonna... I guess we keep going.
You reach the bottom of the stairs and enter into a relatively small chamber. There is a cot on the left side of the wall that looks like lightly used. It's not really like super filthy or anything. It's not it doesn't look like, it looks like maybe Zed probably stayed here sometimes, but this wasn't like necessarily his house. But he's definitely got a setup here for sleeping in this basement. End table with a couple of odds and ends. There's like a mirror and like a basin. A bookcase that is filled with a variety of books. And the back side of the room is sort of curtained off with these like long, like pale purple curtains. With this nice little gold trim along the bottom. And also, there is a, like a large, sort of like a cage that you'd put a dog in. Sort of tucked off.
So a kennel?
Like a dog cage.
It's a crate.
Whatever, shut up.
Isn't that
I'm
called
not
a
having this
kennel?
conversation again. It's like a big cage. Off in the corner. There's like straw laid out on the bottom. And the door to the cage is slightly ajar and there's nothing in it. But you can see like some gnawed bits of meat and stuff. You're not sure what was here.
Okay. So it's all just a bunch of stuff. Nothing?
It's the stuff that I described in the curtain.
I check behind the curtain.
Shh! You pull the curtains back. Zed Lowspire's in there. He's taking a shower. He's like, oh! No.
Oh! He's alive!
He's alive. You pull back. And you can see there is a, almost like a little altar.
It's a gun pointed at my face.
It's like a little altar with a handful of, not currently burning candles, but like a handful of little candles set around it. There is a strip of very fine cloth, like maybe like, just like this little ribbon basically laid out at the front of the, altar. and 2 little things full of incense sticks. And in the middle, there is a, like, how do I... Yeah, okay. In the middle, on, like, a little golden pedestal, is, like, this pale, like, pinkish purple, closer to pink, crystal with, like, gold veins through it. And it gives off this very, very faint light.
Okay, I tell Peppy. I show Peppy. Peppy!
Can I identify it?
I suppose you can. Oh, you want to, like, cast Identify?
Yeah, do I have that? Hold on.
Can I look at it first to see if it's magical before he casts it?
Yeah.
Do you want to cast Detect Magic?
Wait,
Yeah, I'll do that. Or do you have
I have
Detect
Detect
Magic?
Magic?
I do.
You do.
You want to
I
detect?
don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if it's magical.
The crystal appears to have some kind of magical essence to it, but it's not, like, clocking as a magic item, per se. But there's definitely something magical about it. It's not...
Me personally, do I recognize what
It's
it is?
not... You recognize that it's magical, but it's not like anything that you've seen before. You're not hitting any of the major schools.
Okay. Let's see here. I guess I'll just ritual cast Identify on it.
Okay. I think that I mean it's a magic. It's a slightly magic crystal. It doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
It's just like the centerpiece of this altar. It looks like it doesn't. It's not an item with a function.
You think we should take it? You think we should take it?
Yeah. It doesn't look trapped or it doesn't look like if we take it, it won't.
If you
like,
lift it up off of its little pedestal, a boulder is going to come rolling down a big slope towards you.
Okay, cool. Cool. I checked for that trap.
Make an investigation check.
24.
24. Also, there's like little cushions laid out in front of it, probably like, so it would be more comfortable to kneel there.
Oh, we're just gonna steal this guy's religious artifact.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It's 20.
Love that.
It's 20. What the fuck did you say?
24.
This is you've rolled a 24 about 9 times.
I understand. I guess what my other
guessing.
roll was on the other die, or on a different die. It was also a 7. So I don't know. I'm just rolling weird.
Anyways, there doesn't appear to be any active traps on this thing. It's an altar.
I've personally rolled like 2 19s, 2 13s, like 3 7s. So that's it. Nothing else. I'm also weirded out by this. But okay. Well, I guess if there's no trappy doodles, we're gonna steal this guy's religious artifact.
His religion's bad and wrong.
Yeah. We're here to
So
enforce
you're just
the right
swiping the
religion.
crystal?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You got it now.
We did it.
You have now a pale pinkish purple, closer to pink crystal with gold veins through it.
Pinkish purple closer to pink. What is that? Lilac? Let me look it. Let me look it up.
I'd say, lilac's probably a good descriptor. Yeah.
Oh, you're faster than me.
Okay. Well,
I'm learning my purples. I've been learning my purples.
So you got the crystal. There's the little yeah, it's basically just the crystal on this altar with that little ribbon of cloth or whatever. The incense and candles. Back it is just like personal effects, but like nothing like just like maintaining a life sort of personal effects, nothing like secretive or interesting looking. And then the bookcase with like a bunch of stuff in it.
I'm gonna look.
That
at the
ribbon's
bookcase.
powerful.
I'm also taking the ribbon because fuck the ribbon.
It didn't register as magical, but you have a an interesting looking, almost kind of like silk type ribbon with this interesting pattern across it.
Okay,
I
cool.
remember.
I'm gonna give Peppy the pedestal now.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna give Peppy the pedestal itself.
Oh, you mean the little crystal?
The pedestal.
No, the pedestal. No,
The thing that it was on.
Oh, the thing it
it
was
up.
sitting on. It's just sort of like a little gold.
Yeah, no, I'm giving that
circle.
to Peppy.
Okay, you
Okay,
have a little gold circle.
Take it, I guess.
Yep, it's in your
You
hands.
can look
awkwardly.
through it and smile. But this is more like a 1B thing. Wait, no, that's 1C. Which one? Two. Is there anything else?
Let's look at the bookcase because I said that before I made the joke.
Okay. You head over to the bookcase. It's there's a bunch of stuff about like, you know, basically like hospitality books. A couple of cookbooks. A couple of minor like light reading sort of a bunch of volumes of poetry.
Okay, I was about to say, where the fuck is the poetry?
With Zed Lowspire's name on it, and some poems.
Only his own?
And some collections of poetry that he did not write, but he's got his own down here. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it that you see at a glance.
Okay, well, cool. Can I take more than a glance since I have the time anyway?
Make an investigation check.
Sure. That's a natural 20.
That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot.
That's a 31.
That's quite a...
Holy shit.
Fuck, I gotta actually give you a thing.
Oh, God.
That sucks.
Would a 20 of 5 have also made that? Because I also rolled a 14. I'm just curious.
I mean, you gotta...
You wouldn't get a natural 20
Yeah.
type of...
Well, I got advantage because Peppy.
Anyways,
He's a helpful boy.
I'm helpful.
You're flipping through these, flipping through a couple of the books, and it takes you like 3 books before you find a piece of paper that is like folded up and stuck in the middle of it, almost like it was forgotten there for however long. This book's kind of a little dusty. And you pop it open, and you can't read a fucking word.
Can I take a little gander over his shoulder?
You cannot read a fucking word.
Damn. Can we identify what language it is, though?
You know, I'm not
Does it
sure
look like
you
a
can.
language that... Okay.
Maybe I know it.
Is
Come
it
find
anything
me.
related to Thieves' Cant, Common, or Goblin?
It isn't.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
Does anybody have comprehend languages?
Actually, hold on. No, I don't. I got the funny spells. I didn't get the
Not funny.
language ones.
We only like the funny spells here anyway.
There's not much written on it. It's like a very brief, almost kind of like a note, but it's
Just steal it.
But it's definitely written in some shit that you have no idea what it says.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just steal it.
Is lettering like swirly or blocky or does it even resemble any existing alphabet type deal script?
I don't think anyone that you have personally seen.
Well, that's fun.
Actually, you may have seen it before, but I'm not sure that you would immediately recognize it. It's pretty weird.
That's cool.
Well, there's only like 2 of them down there, yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me and Peppo.
Yeah, so like
That's us.
you know.
So that's what you find in the bookcase. And you've stolen his religious idol and his cloth. Else?
There isn't really much else in here, I would assume. right, Peppo?
It's pretty
I don't
sparse.
believe so. I mean, you did a fucking like 31 investigations, so.
It's pretty sparse down here. He seemed to be
Smart man.
He was pulling in money, but at least down here he was living a simple life.
All right.
I
well,
mean, I guess that note must be pretty fucking important if you put like 9 traps down here.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do. We did it. Woo!
Get out of there, quick! Food!
Does it explode, Nick?
Does it explode? No, you managed. You walk back up and you're fine.
Hell yeah.
After picking up all the shit that fell off me as I made a Yamcha crater, and I walk back to town, am I assailed by any villains or varmints?
No, it doesn't appear so. That was just that should have killed anybody who fell on that trap. There wasn't really a contingency plan for you surviving a 500-foot drop.
Oh, classic. Yeah. Which gate do I get through? Where'd I go?
You would have been dropped south of the city, so you're coming up through South Gate.
All right.
I went north. Shit.
Oh, how I missed.
How foolish.
Well, I'll go towards the inn.
Alright.
It was like a northeast.
Jane's in Shambletown.
Maybe you'll find
I'm
somebody who looks like...
somewhere.
He's somewhere.
Eventually, I ambulate in
Back.
a direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll say that if you guys are coming up, you guys would have been scouring for a little while, making these investigation checks just to find stuff. Jain and Vothnak meet each other in the street as people are coming back up from the bulkhead.
We act like we haven't seen each other in a while.
Oh, Jain!
Oh my god! How are you? It's been so long!
Oh, very
Did you
good.
get new hair?
This is same hair in different position because I fell very far.
Oh no.
It was exciting. Did you fall 500 feet?
Oh, it was a distance. No. No, I went looking for you. And I found you.
Yes, very good. Look, all of my bones hurt.
He looks like fucking junk. He's all bloodied and shit.
Wow. You know, I was trying to think of something polite to say. So I asked if your hair was new, but I didn't want to mention the fact that you looked physically unwell. Because I thought that would be rude for meeting someone for the first time. How rude is it to say, oh, hi, it's been a while, you look tired, or, you know, something like that. It's rude.
Would be rude. Is something like I would say and then get comedically thrown out of the room.
Yeah.
We should go back. Wait, are they still there in the inn?
I feel like I know Ag now.
Yes, you will meet him like old friend, but only one way when we rescue him.
Yeah, no. I feel like it will be awkward for him.
He will
Try to sell you something.
Yes, he will take advantage of it, but not in...
That sounds fine to me.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys stop back in as everybody's coming up from the basement.
The base. Basement.
There they are.
The base.
Does anyone see us just going down the basement? Them like
I mean,
multiple
people have
times?
noticed, but nobody's really saying much.
Mhm.
Starlasker's a large enough city that it's got that sort of city attitude of like, I'm just gonna keep walking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone. Look, Jain. It is Jain.
Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Hi.
Vothnak, where'd you go?
Hello.
When I stepped on that stair with the glowing circle, I thought I was going to go to another maze, but instead I could see the city, and I was very high up in the sky, and I fell. It was very exciting, and then I hit the ground and made a giant crater. And I
Wait,
almost...
It was a falling trap?
Mm-hmm. I think it was 500 feet.
Hey,
Oh
Vothnak.
my god.
Hey, Vothnak. Hey,
Mhm.
Vothnak. You really fell for it this time.
That is good.
That
I
was a
know
good
what
one. That
that.
was a good one. That was a good one.
I
That was a
know.
good
I
one.
know what that turn of phrase means in common because
Yeah.
I was reading, and you have turned it around. That is good.
Isn't it so exciting when you recognize a joke in another language?
Mm,
It is
yes.
exhilarating.
It is almost as exhilarating as falling 500 feet.
Wow, I guess you would know, huh?
Not
Mhm.
quite.
I'm glad that no one else fell for it.
That would have been
Yeah.
bad, except I think that Peppy can make it so he doesn't die.
That was the exact reaction I was hoping.
I mean, so
for.
can I have a spell that's called Fly Away or something?
That, yes, magic is crazy.
I'd have to cast it really fast, though.
I do not know. It felt like long time and short time at same time.
Wow.
Like religious experience. Did you
Man,
find?
you've been. Sorry, I was just saying, like you've been waiting to do that for, the few months that I've known you.
Yes.
You've been just constantly thinking about jumping off very tall places, and now you actually got to do it.
How does it feel?
Do you feel empty inside?
Or was it worth it? He looks quite injured.
I am very injured, but when you fall, there is feeling in stomach.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is weird.
That's true. I have felt that one.
And it is also exciting, but then when you hit ground, there is a lot of feeling in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Did any of those feelings involve a lot of pain?
Yes.
Oh,
But
okay,
when
cool.
you-
I just wanted to make sure because you should be dead.
No, I think
Well,
I will not
understand that
die, and then
you
I do
won't
not
die
die.
from that, but if anybody else fell, we'd be dead. So
Thank you.
that was quite possibly the best person to fall for that.
I am
Literally.
Were
I
y'all
will
able
always-
to get past the trap? I see you're not injured that
Oh,
much. You're
Dirk
a little
looks down, he still
injured.
has the arrow.
Yeah, the arrow's
Yeah.
still sticking out of his chest.
Oh,
You don't
Oh,
look as bad as Vothnak, though.
Yeah, no, I was just shot with a poison arrow. I'm used to it at this point.
oh.
Yeah.
Old
It just
hat.
keeps happening, and at this point, I think I might just be immune or something.
Well, I
Mm.
warned you about the stairs, bro.
Yeah,
She did.
Keeps
She
happening.
did worry about the stairs, bro.
I told you.
I told you about the stairs, bro.
Gonna be a piece of shit all day and trigger all these traps.
So now that we've completed our purpose in life by making a reference to that specifically. I don't know. Did y'all find anything, or did y'all just find pain in a poison arrow?
Oh, we found some stuff here. Yeah, we took his
Where's the
religious
note?
artifact and the thing holding it. And we also found this stuff. And I give her all the stuffs.
I hold the crystal above my head like it came out of a treasure chest in Zelda.
Ba-da-da-da.
I like to think Vothnak uses the thing that was holding it and does the same thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, we do that with all the stuff that you. We do that with all the stuff that you give to us.
I don't know why I'm doing it, but Jain is doing it, so.
So you got this weird crystal. Lilac with little gold veins through it. Vothnak is holding a gold circle.
Oh, wear it like a monocle.
No, it's closed.
So it's like
Wear it like a closed monocle.
it's a plate.
Like an eye patch.
Is it a? So it's a disc.
It's basically just like a disc. It's got like a little lip on the side so that it can be like it's like slightly upraised, but it's for all intents and purposes. Yeah.
That sounds like a plate to me.
And yeah, you got that weird looking crystal, got that little piece of cloth, and the note.
I feel the cloth.
It feels very, very fine.
Wow.
Very, very fine weavesmanship on this cloth.
I look at the note.
You can't read it still.
Try to make a whip cracking sound with the ribbon cloth.
It's only about
makes
this. It's only about this.
A satisfying sound.
It's not really long enough.
No, I just want a little satisfaction.
You're just like flapping it, and you're like,
yeah, I'm like, come on, make the cool sound. I like.
Can you get? No, trying.
No.
No.
So you can't get no.
Shut up.
I can't get any.
I can't get no.
I can't get any.
Any satisfaction. You're welcome.
A pizza of paper.
Yes.
Is this a love note?
Well, you pick it up. You want to look at it?
Yeah. I'm gonna read it to the class.
You can read it.
Okay.
It is, it's hard to tell exactly what dialect, but it's the shared language of Sarlona, basically. The people of Adar and the people of Riedra speak the same language.
I think it's just called Riedran.
I think it's called Riedran. The Adarans probably would want to call it Adaran.
It's like English, you know? Like,
yeah. It's, I mean, the dialect's different, but the streams are crossed enough. Anyways.
It says, Core Blimey.
Yeah. So, you look at that. It's an old note. It was found in an old book. This is an old note. It does not seem to be recent based on the aging on the paper. It's not like old, but it's definitely like, you know, it's years old.
Yellowing.
And you can see written out in a sort of flowing hand, very, very elegant, large, sort of swooping letters in this very pretty Riedran script. It essentially says that they're like, it's something that he appears to have received, like a letter to Zed that was just stuck in this book after he was done looking at it or something, obviously forgot about it for a long time. And it is dated to like maybe a month and a half before the morning.
Oh.
And it, I can't find exactly where I wrote the words, so I'm just gonna ballpark it. And I remember what it's supposed to say. I don't have the direct translation in front. I don't know where I put it. I'm so fucking disorganized. Basically what it says, is that, Zed has done well in serving the interests of his new employers, which are vaguely like written as vaguely as that, pretty much. But now the time has come to truly prove what an asset he can be. What's the word I used? It mentions that a group of Kalashtar will very likely pass through the town in the next few weeks or months on their way to Seer. And that he should engage with the one called Janavash and speak this phrase. And it's the, how still the waters, how green the grass. And it says, once the task is complete, he will be handsomely rewarded, and that Janavash, and here it begins to refer to Janavash as Janali, will ensure that no disruption comes to our plans. Thank you for your assistance. We look forward to seeing you once the job is done. And that's basically the long and short of it. Oh, and it's signed. It's actually got 3 names on it.
3 people wrote the note?
It seems like these were the people in charge of, like, whatever was going on with this situation.
Okay.
And it says, Sharaduna, Zoratesh, and Tirashana. Which I...
Oh, Tira.
Like so.
I was close. Hey guys, it's Nose from Tira.
Oh my god.
And 2 other people.
What language is it in?
It's Emery Adrian.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like a month before the morning, and they said that a bunch of my friends are coming with me to the hotel, and that we were going to see her, and that if they say this phrase to me, I'll wake up.
Interesting.
And that I would keep them from meddling. There's no address on this, so we can't.
There's not a return address now.
No.
Damn.
Although Grond.
Grong. Is he here?
Never mind, you don't know.
What?
Grond isn't here, I guess. So never mind.
Grond!
But
It's
like,
just-
it hurt because you fell 500 feet.
No, well, yes. But I did not finish explaining. But we are talking about Jain thing.
Is there text on the note? I did not write it down.
Is there what?
Like, a copy of the text.
No, I couldn't find my notes. I just said what it says.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Welcome back, Matt.
Hi! So he was involved, obviously. I mean, he was 1 year old.
But yeah, that's kind of what Tasra said too. Is like, you do that,
Yeah.
them,
Yeah,
and even he said like, why didn't you wake up, Jain?
Why didn't you do
Supposed
it?
to wake up.
Didn't wake up.
Why didn't you do it?
Is this a...
Stupid dummy.
That's what he said.
Said that I was too dumb.
Well, you know, you were really tired and your phone didn't wake you up.
Yeah. I guess it was a good thing though.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if everybody succeeded in doing anything what they wanted to do.
Well, they sound, they're kind of mean. At least this guy.
This guy, yeah.
Wasn't there someone named Zorakesh?
Jorah Sesh is the diplomat, the main diplomat from Riedra in
he's the
Sharn.
Riedran diplomat.
Yeah, but not Zora Tesh.
Different
That
name.
just
Similar,
rhymes.
similar sounding, but different name.
Yeah.
Do we have any idea? Is you just know the crystal's magical and to do with his religion?
I would
Something
say,
in it, right?
I would say Jain. Maybe not. Something seems a little familiar about this crystal. Yeah, you know what? You unlocked that bit, so yeah. I mean, you've seen a million of these actually. These were all over the goddamn place back in the village.
No, back in the village, you know.
Weird.
These were like light bulbs. These flowed like light bulbs.
Some of them did.
Yeah, these functioned like light bulbs.
Some of them probably did.
It
has golden veins in it.
Are they bulging?
No, it's
They're not.
well hydrated.
Okay.
But
So wait, what do they do?
What they do?
I don't know.
Basically, just a religious symbol. It's just like an idol.
It's like
Oh.
it's like a
cross or something.
like a plus sign.
What does it represent?
God,
God.
maybe the inspired.
It's the you would know that this is the state religion of Ried, the path of inspiration.
Oh, okay.
That's
It
what it's
represents the path of inspiration,
Oh.
the inspiration. And I can tell you what each part represents.
Okay.
Can you let me know?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell. Yeah. So the pink represents ectoplasm, and because that's where this stuff happened.
Yep.
And we're born out of that. And the little gold veins represent the path of inspiration. If you follow it, it's really twisty and it goes around. It seems like it's not going anywhere, and it probably isn't. But if you're lucky, it will go to inspiration, which is the big place that everybody wants to go. And if you do good things, you'll get reincarnated into a bigger person, a better person, prettier, probably. And
All of the above.
yeah,
A bigger, better, prettier person.
yeah, it bought a better butter.
Mhm.
And the crystal itself represents being trapped inside of this cycle forever.
Is
Wow.
that true?
No, but I like my story.
You came out of ectoplasm.
Yeah, that's what we call the stuff inside of your birth sac. That's what I called it 2 minutes ago, anyway.
What is a birth sac?
It's like a bag that your mom gets you in. So when she goes to the store and buys you, you're put in that birth sack and she takes you home.
Oh. So the baby and the sack are sold at the same store.
Yeah.
How do they get the babies to sell?
They make them.
In a pot?
Yeah, the inspired.
What is
Make them.
happening? What is happening?
We're sharing lore.
It's called world building, Nick.
I'm filling in the gaps.
I will tell you how trolls are made.
I have to
now.
make an update to...
I thought you shook a tree and a bunch of baby trolls fell out. Half of them died, half of them survived. And we talked about this.
Yes, it is different sometimes, but that is mostly how it goes.
I now know where to put Vothnak on the list of has sex, knows what sex is, but doesn't have it, doesn't know what sex is. Tier list.
I think. I think.
Guys,
Soldier
I'm
King-
upset. I need to figure out where Tira is.
Okay. Does it say a hint in the note?
No.
That's the bit I forgot.
Oh, it has their address right here.
No, there's an offhanded mention that the individuals mentioned at the end of the letter are getting accustomed to their hosts. It's a little non-specific about... It's kind of hard to tell. Zora... Sharaduna, it mentions, is without host. I can't believe I forgot this fucking part. It mentions is without host and is basically at mission control, more or less.
They're in Houston.
Or at least without... Not in Corvair is the vibe you get. Zoratesh references infiltrating the legal sphere. The legal's wrong word. The law sphere, I suppose, is a better way to put it. And Tirashana references the girl's ability to move freely will make hunting down quarries and leads much simpler.
The girl's ability to move freely.
She can move. She can move freely.
She can
Freely
fight!
makes it easier to do stuff. To hunt people.
Move your body freely.
Oh, Zora. Zora, there it is. There. Okay. I don't know who it is, but Zora's handling the city right now.
So it would seem.
Okay. There it is. There was something. Excuse me. So they're in the watch or something. Or maybe in the FBI. Fib. Is what FBI spells.
Yeah. FBI stands for fib.
Making sure that no one's telling them.
Biting political commentary.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, tell me all the girls that move freely. That you know. Where does it go?
Zoe, no, she is on the run and cannot move freely. There was this ogre lady who always was running around and breaking people's walls down and stealing their furniture. Her
New
name-
host. Sorry. New host?
So they
was
lost a host.
Was it a new host that they were getting used to?
That's what you understand.
And you said it makes it easier to hunt or something.
Makes it easier to hunt, search down leads and quarries and so forth throughout the country.
Hunt.
Or throughout the continent, excuse me.
Throughout the continent. Okay, okay, so that's this. Okay, that's a. Who moves that much? Nobody. It's a lot of work. Hunt, search down, track down quarries. Hunter. Guys, I don't know if we know this one.
Anybody can make a history check to try to ballpark something.
Let me take a look here.
Not me, I have disadvantage.
You still feel pretty sleeper.
12.
12? Genuinely
12
not a
history.
hard check.
Bird, are your batteries low or something, or
What?
disconnecting? You're like a little staticky.
Oh, I'm not sure. Let me try leaving and coming back.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
I think you're okay.
Alrighty.
Anyways, it's not a terribly difficult check. To move freely around the continent is something that is reserved to very few. It generally would refer to certain people with house contracts can do that, but not like perfectly freely. They just have an easier time, kind of like you guys have. Certain diplomats can do that, but again, it sort of depends on where they're going. The only group of people that, to the best of your knowledge, has basically free, unremitted access to anywhere on the continent without getting any shit for it is the Sentinel Marshals of House Denaith.
So...
Wait, so it was Tasra?
Marshal?
Sorry, what?
Sorry, what to what?
Bird.
So, if they were able to travel freely, does that mean they infected a Sentinel Marshal?
If that's what she is saying there, in terms of being able to travel around the country and hunt things down, that rings Sentinel Marshal bells in your mind.
Okay.
They're like elite, dragon-marked, like bounty hunters with no restrictions on their jurisdiction.
Gotcha.
Well, then this is absolutely no problem at all. All we need to do is just infiltrate the personal home of a very high-ranking person of House Denaith, and that's it. And then we
Easy.
can save whoever's drowning.
I mean, that's pretty easy.
I mean, it's no big deal. I earned that in a day, probably.
Yeah.
This is impossible.
And that means we're going to do it. And succeed. And win.
So where do we go from?
So do you think it was Tasra?
Could be.
This is tough.
There's a lot of names going around, I'm going to be honest.
Oh, were you confused by what I meant by
I'm just sort of
Tasra?
confused. The general situation with there's a lot of names.
Oh yeah,
Tasra
because
and all that.
like brain bugs are like an additional consciousness inside of
Yeah.
a person already, so that's like two people in one. Yeah, I understand. I wrote down a little bit, but I mean they do seem to be able to activate brain bugs.
Fuck, I gotta get water. But be right back.
Okay. Oh shit, do I just let her suffer because I don't know what to do?
If we don't have any leads, there's not really anything we can do.
I mean, we do have leads, but
Well, leads we can
I don't know.
do anything about.
I don't know how to get to her.
Is there anyone we can ask that might have the information, like, or help us out?
Or just know how to infiltrate something that seems to
Yeah,
be so
like-
high security.
Do we know anyone in high place? Would King's Dark Lantern help here, or is this not Brayland? I forget.
We're in Breland. Breland.
I mean, if we have King's Dark Lantern friends, if we are able to, you know, maybe trade some like, we could probably be like, hey, we gave you some intel on shit that's going down. Think you could help us out here, or would they think that's not kosher, you think?
I think it's worth a shot.
Do we still have that sending stone to the FBI guy?
No, I took it back. Yeah, you still have it.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, no, yeah.
Is he King's Dark Lantern, or is he a different guy?
He's a King Dark
K-
Lantern.
He's
Okay.
a KDL.
I mean, we could ask him for some advice or
Yeah.
connections or anything like that.
How far are we
Because
from
if we need to get
Sharn?
somewhere,
How
really-
far are you from Sharn?
Yeah.
A number of days.
I don't know if we'd want to go back to Sharn right now.
Let's see.
I should tell Tar.
That's one. Like maybe 2.5 days by train or something.
Okay. Because, I mean, I think we'd have to go back in order to do this thing.
Can we find a teleportation circle back to Sharn?
I guess it's maybe not that urgent, but be a. I mean, it's a couple. It's not that bad, but I should follow up with that lady who was reading her dreams. See if there's something. There was a lady who was reading my old associate's dreams or something. She'd have dreams sometimes about her suffering somewhere in the present. Maybe she's had another one.
How can we find her?
She is in a certain part of Sharn that I know. I wrote it down.
Is there anything we need to do before we go back to
Yeah,
Sharn?
it's
'Cause if all roads are pointing to Sharn,
Well,
Not all roads are pointing to Sharn. It's just I'm being. I don't know if the word is selfish, because lives are what. I just feel like I'm on the cusp of.
Heyo, it's me, Candace.
I just feel like I'm on the cusp of resolving just one thing. Or possibly resolving just one thing. And righting one wrong. Because I think somebody's been in trouble for a long time.
Then we must do it. We must think hard. What do we know?
Well, we could contact KDL. Excuse me, sorry. And I do think maybe we should leave this city because they're gonna find out Zed's dead soon. And that the cookie's missing.
Yes.
Let's leave this city.
What about everyone else?
We leave them too.
But
What's
what-
everyone? Oh, the kids who we're calling our friends.
She seems to.
I mean, they can't slip out from right under us if we keep them close. Okay.
Yes.
Unless they can. Excuse me.
But we are going to another dangerous place.
I don't know if there's a place outside the city that's safe-ish. I feel weird about leaving them alone anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I kind of felt like the best place for them to be is close to us.
What if we ask them?
We go to the hotel that hero went to, Jairo.
All right. You head on over to the swaddled hog.
That's good.
And Jairo has paid for one room and has put everybody in it.
Woo!
Ah, what a good guy. He knows what's up.
It is
Milu, I'm home.
fucking cramped.
Zayan, I'm home. Zan, why is your name so short? Zayan.
He does have. Is it 2 A's?
Zan, I'm home. He does have 2 A's.
Okay, what about if you want to make it longer? How about Zanward?
Doesn't know my name.
That's not my name.
Doesn't know my name.
That's not my name.
Hello, everyone. There is there are a couple of dead people.
Yo, we were there for that part.
And that means that bad. So we have to figure out what to do. We have to go to the next mine. But we don't know where you go. With us, stay here, go other place.
Also, that innkeep is dead, so we should all probably leave.
Yeah, like, again, we were there for that part.
I know, but I'm just reiterating.
I remember that part pretty well. Bring.
Oh yeah, you never described how you did that, but time will tell.
Bring.
This guy's a big fat liar.
Bring.
He's a big fat liar.
I think it's a lute, actually.
It's a telephone.
It's actually a flamenco guitar.
Fuck.
A flamingo guitar.
I'm such a stupid fucking shit idiot.
It's pink.
I look at chicken. What does chicken say?
Yeah.
What does Zoe say?
Zoe says, my head hurts. I think I smacked something on my way down when that guy knocked me out.
Oh, we can make, I will make soup. Soup of the head.
I will have a bake sale.
Cole and 19 look at each other and say, there's too many NPCs in here right now for all of us to have something to contribute.
Oh, I mean, I think we were just asking, do you have a preference for where you would, where you feel safe being? Because we need to bounce. Or do you just want to stick close to us?
Jairo goes, bring, and he says, Starlaskur is a large city. It could be safe to hide out here, but certain things have happened that may make it a little bit more untenable recently.
Yes.
Vatherond is a ghost town filled with the destitute. So I suppose technically that's not a bad place to hide either, if you don't mind being within sight line of the fog.
The fog. The fog.
Could go on the train without you and head up to Erroldusk in Thrain. Usually pretty safe in the major Thranish cities with all the silver flame, you know.
Silver Thrain.
They might
They might not like Zoe.
I was about to say that. And Zoe says, I can
Wear a coat.
I can wear a big coat, I guess.
Wear a cape. Wear a capelet, a really big capelet. I guess it'd just be a regular cape, but like a big circle cape, like a cloak.
So I'm gonna wear a big coat, basically.
Yeah, but without arms.
I'm sure we'll have options. So that is something that I could do. Or we could go back to Hatheril or Marketplace or something. But
Margaret Place.
Marketplace, maybe not a lot of actual domiciles there.
No.
Hatheril's okay, right?
What?
Hatheril was normal.
Hatheril.
Her Hill.
Hatheril was like, yeah, pretty small, like quiet little town, basically.
They might stick out too much.
Yeah.
That's possible. Erroldusk is the largest city nearby that is not, shit.
Erroldusk is in Thrain, you said?
Yeah.
Let's see the big map.
I have lots of big coats and cloaks that are cute.
That is pretty important. You know, disguise.
I also have ones that aren't cute if you aren't trying to look cute. If you're trying to look serious or scary or
inconspicuous is what I'm looking for.
Boss bitch. I have a boss bitch cloak.
Bussy.
That might attract a little too much attention.
I don't know, maybe there's lots of boss bitches up there. I'm not that familiar with the culture. I'll have to think about it.
They're pretty religious.
Religious boss bitches?
I mean, the leader of the Thranish church is a 12-year-old girl. Somebody might call her a boss bitch.
Okay.
I like Erroldusk because we can send them on the train ahead of us, and that'd be kind of fun. And if they got in trouble at the border, that'd create a sort of funny situation.
I'll have really big coats, really big boss bitch coats.
It'll say boss bitch on the inside, so you know you're a boss bitch, but it doesn't draw attention.
Yeah, no, listen, it's a subtle boss bitch.
Yeah.
Subtle.
It's like boss bitch.
Boss bitch. Boss bitch. Boss bitch.
I raised
Okay, so I'll be working on these immediately.
Okay.
I open up the portable hole and I step in, I leave it open, I start sewing.
There she is in her fashion pit.
So everybody up for Erroldusk?
Zoe seems a little anxious, but shrugs. 19 and Cole just sort of lean over and say, "Could you make us some cloaks too? They don't love Warforged in Thrain either."
On it.
What do they think about half-orcs? And Jairo says, I don't think they think much of anything, to be honest. Bring. I was like, okay, that works. That works. That's
They
fine.
don't think.
He hates the Thranish.
Zoe, why are you nervous?
I mean, we've seen the same shit, you know, the silver flame, so just get a little anxious about it.
Yes, it is scary. But you can have pizza, because it is Thrain.
That is true. They will have pizza. I've never had pizza. I don't know what that is.
It is like a disc of food.
This makes
but
no
not...
sense to me. I don't believe that is a real thing, and I don't believe it's possible.
Imagine a plate on which there was cheese.
I won't. I can't. It's not within my realm of understanding.
So you will know. I have never even seen a pizza except in a book. But it is... You must...
You've eaten a pizza.
I forgot.
I had several pizzas actually at a Finnish restaurant in Sharn. You will like them.
Well, I'm not sure that it's possible to like something that physically cannot exist, but sure.
There are lots of things. Like I am imagining a big giant troll who is 700 feet tall and has pink hair and also can walk through walls, disappear, and fly. And I like him, but he is not real and cannot be.
Well, why can't he be real?
No, hold on, give me a minute.
Let me accurately update the count.
Give him a minute, give him a minute.
I'm done.
Okay, he did it.
Why can't he be real?
Because a troll cannot have pink hair.
Sure you can. You can dye it.
No, if a troll tries to dye their hair pink, it explodes.
It what?
Yes.
I feel like the lore is getting more and more nonsensical. The more
I don't think that's correct.
Okay, let me say it in a different way that is not stupid. If a troll tries to dye their hair any color, it regenerates immediately back to the original.
See, now
okay, that makes more sense than just exploding. Or should I say sploding?
You shouldn't.
I should have.
Trolls are actually born when a troll gets a large part of their body chopped off and it grows into a new one.
I don't think that's true. Bring.
Somebody needs to take
but
that
I don't know
paper
enough
towel
about trolls
roll
to
with
dispute
them.
it. Bring.
Yes.
Oh.
What's the cost of living in Erroldusk? What's the living wage?
It's not super expensive, to be honest. Erroldusk has a lot of... it's actually got a pretty large population of tieflings, if you can believe that.
That's cool.
But it's of the major Thranish cities, it's probably the most affordable.
Okay. Well, they have 20 gold now, I think, besides what they already had besides the gold they gave them.
Which
so that should be
will
fine.
more than cover them for a while.
Yeah. Well, I look forward to doing... I really want to see what they get up to when we come back from our epic adventure. Like,
they're gonna get arrested immediately, and they're just gonna be like tried and executed immediately. They're gonna be dead for years by the time we get back to them.
We're gonna get see. They're gonna be alive except for Jairo, who they think is dead, but he went on a secret mission, and Zan learned how to carpent, and he's a carpentry store, and 19 and Cole are in a polycule with these guys they met. And Zoe is just sort of like trying to stay alive. Not because she's being attacked, but because she's suffering constant panic attacks and she's really in a bad spot.
Nightfall, slow down.
Because she ate these gummies she got at the gas station, and they were like full of some weird fucking stuff, and it messed her brain up.
There was a news reporter there too.
Yeah.
Who ate some too.
Now when he goes into the news,
she
he's like,
touched a dollar bill on the ground and it got her all fucked up.
okay, how are the cloaks coming? She's too busy. I go down. I don't want to interrupt her. I want to look. How are the cloaks going?
They're going so good. I was thinking about his duck.
Me too.
Okay, so like they're going really, 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 really good. I'm so tired though.
If anyone's ever looked at the Demon Waste map, it looks like Scandinavia.
Where's the demon waste?
It's at the top.
I guess so, yeah. That's what happened to Sweden.
Guess that's what happened to Sweden.
So we just hang out and have a good time. And I make the soup for Zoe's headache. And the soup's ingredients are I go to the store and I get the soup ingredients for anti-headache soup, and the soup ingredients for that are... Hold on a second. Gelatin, broccoli rabe, chili peppers, tartar sauce, and green beans.
Broccoli rabe is fucking delicious.
Oh! I should know.
I know what that is.
Probably be around this time of the day that you would get not a guitar sound, but in fact a bring from your sending stone.
Fib.
Hello, says Peppy.
Hello.
So that we don't have to do this in 25 fucking chunks.
Info blast.
I'm just gonna say stuff because it's gonna be annoying if I gotta do it like that. I don't want to. Carson Pell, your contact, and Grafe Dead Song, the guy in the city, tracked down that address from the shipping label. It belongs to a warehouse in Scorion Spire in the stores in Middledura, owned by a shipping company called Tower Height Imports and Exports. Registered by a fella by the name of George Sigala. They tried to do more looking into this stuff and found that other than generic government records, they can't find any information on the importing company or on George Sigala. Outside of just, like, basic, like, paperwork. And then they looped in another guy who Mr. Dead Song knew that the party was interacting with. They looped in a guy called Miller.
Who's that?
Is that our friend Miller?
No way.
No, it's a different one.
Yeah.
And sort of cross-referenced some of the information he'd been doing, basically at the behest of, like, we're the King's Dark Lanterns, share your intel with us, or we'll make you go to jail for some crimes you didn't even remember you did. And Miller presumably was like, I'll help, why are you threatening me? Cross-referencing Tower Height Imports and Exports with the details of the KD-14 shipments from Hope Holton home that that he had found back in the day. This Tower Height Imports and Exports is one of two recipients for the shipments. The other one being a similarly generic company called Ralaman Transport, owned by a Falas Ralaman. Although, as they go further, they're pretty sure that George Sigala and Falas Ralaman exist exclusively on paper. These are not real men. It's not clear who, like, set up what are increasingly looking like shell companies basically designed to receive this KD-14 stuff and basically nothing else. They don't report any parent companies. Their vehicles are Orion licensed, their warehouses are Cannith licensed, but that's not unusual. That just means they're up to date with their paperwork in licensure. Which suggests they're probably not affiliated with a major criminal enterprise. Even the clan tends to skirt licensure to avoid any oversight. One thing of note is that both companies were founded exactly at the same time. Not exactly, but within a couple of days in 967, which is the year that the KD-14 imports started up during the war. It's the first time records of those two men appear as well. So, basically, on paper, shell companies taking these things in for the past 30 plus years, with the lull in the middle where the imports stopped. And that's where those things are going. And he said he'll try to look further into it, but he's running into more and more dead ends because most of the things that are documented just don't exist.
Mystery.
For 30 years, huh?
967, that'd be 31 years.
That's a long fucking time for them to be doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds about right, though.
There was a lot of KD-14 shipments around that time period for a while, and then it stopped around when the war ended and just picked up again recently. Which is the info that you got last time he found the shipments, but now you know where they were going. To an extent. He also mentions that Mr. Deadsong said that one of the leads of the Marlin Arcade project, Tasra did an eighth, had departed. Ooh, something bit me.
Bit you? Does it hurt?
Maybe it
You
didn't.
good?
I feel like I got
Maybe
bit.
it was just crawling.
I feel like I got bit. I was scratching my leg. Is it on my pants? I don't see nothing. Ouch. Yeah, maybe not. I felt like I got bit. Alright, anyways. Sorry.
He is in a basement.
What was I saying?
Shit, what were you saying?
Deadsong said that Tasra did an eighth, one of the leads of the Marlin Arcade project, had left very unexpectedly on urgent business and told the other people she was working with, Balin Cord and like the rest of the people who were running the investigation, that she was tracking down leads on what she believed to be Marlin Arcade's killers. And that's your FBI update. That's what you get.
We're learning so much.
Well, time to go to the mine. You done with those cloaks?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me roll for my soup.
Wait, are we going to a mine?
I mean, at some point.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna be miners again, guys.
Woo!
I got a 23. No, I'm sorry. I got a 27 on my soup roll.
Is that... I guess it's really good soup.
Fuck yeah, it is. And it's going to cure Zoe's headache 100%.
And it does. She feels great now.
Great. Fantastic.
Now we are reinvigorated. By the way, I didn't finish earlier when I was explaining how it feels to fall 500 feet. By the way, everyone, I did that. There was a magic trap in the basement.
see Zoe just sort of shaking her head and saying, "They gave you a gift."
It is so... I am so lucky.
I don't know why you guys are fighting with these guys. It seems like they have your best interest at heart.
Yeah.
I think that even a broken clock is right twice. I heard that
Unless
in a
it's in
book.
military time.
No, indeed it is not. I read that in James Grond, book number 3. Mold Eye. After you hit the ground, and there is a lot of pain all over your body, then you sit there for a while and you feel that pain in your body, but then you stand up. And the pain in your body and the weird feeling in your stomach from when you were falling, they combine. And then all over you there is a feeling that is like you are...
Zan's asleep.
Dirk is asleep.
It is like walking on the sunshine. Whoa, oh. You feel
19
light.
and Cole have entered a restful mode.
You feel light, and also like you weigh less.
Hyro's
And
doing the nod. He's trying to sleep.
If everything looks like the way it looks like when you are falling and it goes whoosh.
Melvin is dead.
And it is mostly gone now, but I can still feel a little bit.
Jain is Nick in junior physics class, or senior year physics.
Well, probably.
I'm Jain.
Hello, Jain. Thank you.
She is asleep.
It feels good to talk about feeling tough. Want to do it later. But anyway, that is my story. Oh, everybody was so satisfied that they thought this was a good end to their day. What time is it?
It's like fucking 3 in the afternoon or some shit.
That story was as good as like 7 hours of normal living.
Ugh.
For Dirk, it's more like any hours of normal living.
Oh, it means so much.
So what are you guys doing?
Well,
Wow.
I fixed I fixed Fallout. It seems like so.
preparations for leaving soon-ish.
All right. How do you go about that?
Well, we were Jain and I still making the clothes.
I don't know.
And-
Were we thinking of asking the KDL for help with this, or should we just do it ourselves and try to just...
Yeah, do we ask
Should
the
we-
Call of Duty League?
Should we get in the city and then contact them, or...
Well, we could contact them.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't want to hang around too long, given the whole thing.
No.
do we have to contact FaZe and or Optic?
League of Legends. We could contact them now. And then leave tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So you're going back to Sharn?
I think so.
Yeah,
It seems like quite a jump considering we're right
Shit.
next.
Fly.
Next.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's up to you.
We don't have anybody to contact. We don't have anybody to contact them without. I mean, we could just send a letter. But, or a Civis message.
To who?
Can we not use the stone?
Like
Yeah, we
full-
have the stone. That's the KDL. Okay.
Yeah. King's Dark Lanterns. Yeah, I mean, why not? We could just ask if they have anyone to help us right now, and from that we can decide what we do next. If it changes, what do we do? Peppy is really good at talking to them.
Am I?
Yeah, because you love secret spy stuff.
It's true. Okay, I gotta think of a reason why they would want to help us.
Well, they were looking into all that Katie stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But helping us to like break in somewhere is a bit of a stretch. You know what I mean? What's a reason for them to help us?
That person can probably give them a lot of information.
True.
Stopping the spread of KD-14.
True.
I mean, they probably have that person trapped because they're powerful in some way.
And that, you know what? That could be a risk to the king. You know. You better get an eye on that. You know. Okay. So should we ring up the king's Dark Lantern dude?
Just see what he says, sure.
Another potion of lesser healing for Voknak.
We're healed now, right? Like we're all good.
Maybe after we long rest.
Okay.
It's 50 gold for lesser healing?
Yeah.
I have bought him the potion of lesser.
Thank you, I love you.
The potion of superior.
Good question. Did you put it in my block there?
I did.
Okay. Let's see. I was to run. It must go to Grond or Jain.
The Podian?
Yeah, super potion.
I already got the bead, so I have another heal, I guess.
Then we'll give Jain.
Okay, put it in my thing.
Yes.
You're a frog, Zoe. That's so nice.
What?
On Google Docs.
Oh. So we're gonna contact King Deadlock.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
And what are you going to say?
Make it sound serious
And
smart about how we're going to investigate a KD-14 vector. Use vector, not mine. And
do we want them involved?
I mean,
At this point,
they got
So we
to
feel.
if you wanted them to assist us.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, do we feel that's needed?
We don't really know how different it's going to be, so there's no way of knowing. I mean, we probably won't need help, but it could be very nice.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to stop us, you know?
It's always the thing if you get outside organization involved in like, oh, my objective is this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to find the source of the KD-14 so that Braylon can use it. Or whatever.
Maybe.
Not saying that's the case here.
We could just wait to see what our investigations turn up. But if you do that, then there's a smaller chance they'll have time to help us.
This is true.
What should we say? Should we say?
We are investigating a potential vector for KD-14, and we are requesting your assistance to ensure the successful completion of the mission.
And you say something that sounds like spy-y, like
Over and out.
Over and out, yeah.
James Bond here.
James Bond.
James Grond.
James Grond.
Grond.
Grond is here. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, that's smart.
Also, open
I
up
don't
with
have
like.
anything unique to say. I'm sorry.
I have one thing else. You could also open up with like a code name, like like a PBC here, or something like that.
PBC here.
PBS.
PBC here.
PBS, viewers like you here.
PBS.
Yeah.
Thank you for viewers like you making this all possible here.
Yeah.
TBS here, very funny.
TNT, it's dynamite here.
Do we have an identifying
TNT, where drama lives.
Identifying sort of
Here.
code.
magic mace?
Oh right, no, I think you know it's magic. What is it? Wizard, cast spells.
Presumably magic.
WWE,
One minute.
then now forever here.
And then we can sell the daggers, because I don't think we're keeping daggers.
I mean, you never know. But that's a cool idea. Also, yeah, I don't think we did identify the mace. Is that true, Nick?
I don't believe anybody did.
I gently
I
place the mace in your hands.
Yeah, I ritual casted Identify. We chill there for a few minutes.
You ritually cast Identify. You find that I don't know where I wrote this, so I'm just gonna say it and I'll type it afterwards. It's +1 magic mace.
Mm-hmm.
It deals an additional 1d8 psychic damage on a hit.
Woo!
Oof! Let me stand up. Wielding it gives you advantage on checks against effects that would cause you to be hostile to your friends, essentially. Not like broad all charm, but like stuff that would make you an enemy you're resistant to, essentially. What was the last thing that you could do? I'm gonna have to find it.
I'm gonna put away food. I'm gonna be listening on mobile. But I won't be talking for obvious reasons. Because you all hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. You can cast up to your charisma modifier of like a number equal to your charisma modifier. You can cast Crown of Madness.
Okay. Is there a minimum on that of 1?
Minimum of 1, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's really good. Is it attunement?
It is attunement, yeah.
What do you think, Rond?
It's stick.
It, on average, does more damage than Lognak per hit. So, that's one-handed.
Lognak. What is Lognak? Lognak is 2d8, right?
2d6 plus 1.
2d6.
This is 1d6 plus 1d8 plus 1 for an average of 1 more.
Lognak is magic.
He had a
Yeah,
master
I got
wound.
it. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So, yeah. I mean, if you have an extra slot or whatever, this would be really useful.
I mean, I think so. I'm not actually sure how many. What is it? Is the javelin attunement as well?
I don't think so.
No, yeah.
Okay.
The
So
beads
the prayer beads,
are...
which are attunement. Yeah, I think that's it. Sentinel shield doesn't appear to be in the eye, isn't?
The eye is not attunement, yeah. The Sentinel Shield is also not attunement.
Yeah.
You got a lot of shit that just doesn't have attunement, yeah.
It just works. Just like America intended.
Our founding fathers. I mean, yeah, I can use it.
Very good.
Unless somebody else wants it. I'm not sure who else has it. Who else beats people up, really?
Yeah. Sounds like it's a Grond thing.
Now Nick can say that I stab people with my mace instead of with my battle axe.
Yeah.
This fucking guy every time.
This is a pretty significant one. Okay. Now, I watch as Peppy.
Yeah, I say exactly what KMS said.
All right, Nick, you remember right? Exactly what I said.
KMS
I
say.
sure don't.
I'll do it in Peppy's voice.
What did he say?
BBC here. We're about to head into dangerous territory. Going to do a going to investigate some KD-14 possible vector for KD-14.
Terrain's getting a bit chunky.
Requesting, that's a great soup. Requesting assistance on this vis-a-vis completing this mission. Over and out.
Fucking time.
I heal you with my real life abilities. Oh God. Are you sick?
There you go, I typed it out.
It felt like shit. God knows. No bitches.
So you send that off to the guys.
Yeah.
Or to the guy. The other one is in Sharn.
Our best friend.
Say, oh, where we hurt and we need help on the Kingstark Lanterns. Please respond. We have located the. What were we sent here to do? I mean, we have located the source of the KD-14.
Stop.
I feel like I just did this bit too. I don't know why.
I think we did this like 3 sessions ago with the stop.
Yeah.
Need help, stop.
It's evergreen.
Oh, it was when the FBI or the
so that's what you sent. You received the response. You have told me almost nothing at all about this mission. I would greatly prefer to avoid the vague talk if I'm going to help.
He said no.
He'd throw the rock into the river.
He sent the message like, we're doing a top secret mission and we want you to help with our secret mission. That's it. All the info.
Like, well, won't help us.
I'm flipping through my James
How are
Brown
you
book.
supposed to respond to that?
That is how they talk in the books.
There was no information at all. There was negative information. That guy lost intel.
Well, I guess time to head out.
You didn't even ask them for anything.
I smashed the sending stone. We've been burned.
You just like said help us in the vaguest way possible with no details.
He should have gotten the vibe, the cool spy vibe, and said, "Oh right, yeah," and then sort of like,
He's gonna agree to some shit he doesn't know. He could be agreeing to. We're gonna sneak in and kill King Boronel. Gotcha, bitch. Now you gotta help us.
He'd say, Roger that, PBC. Send docs on mission, so we can read them.
I really wish I could actually talk to these dudes, but my fucking brain is not working because I feel like shit. So I'm just
Oh,
fucking.
man.
I am handing direct control over to KMS. It's just. Oh god.
Jesus.
Okay,
How's that working out for you so far?
It's not going great. I'm
It's
afraid
restored
it's
life
not.
to
Are you
me.
fucking kidding me? Do you hear how hard I'm laughing?
This is fantastic.
I wish my brain could work tonight.
That's all right. We'll figure it out. We'll shift some of the weight over on everyone else. Okay. We get to say that we're going to do this mission, and it's going to be going to a mine in.
We just say we know the location of another KD-14 mine.
Where is
the
But
KD-14
we believe there is heavy resistance there.
Yes.
Would you be able to support this endeavor? If so, we can send location.
It appears to be in Thornwood.
Thornwood. Let me see that.
Well,
So you're not going back to Sharn.
That would be quite the.
Yeah, sorry. It's okay, guys.
I'm back.
It's okay.
why? Because I've been fucking dying. Why are we trying to go back to Shrine? Is it the King Dark Lantern? Or what was it?
There might be someone dying.
Who?
Lovanet.
The
She might be in there.
Yeah.
in Shrine?
Yeah, you were like gone for like an hour, Sobi.
Yes. Yeah. That's.
Yeah. That.
Well, that is probably.
You'll just have to listen to the recording.
That is probably more. I mean, it's more pressing, I guess. The mine.
I mean, like.
The mine isn't going.
I also wanted to go back to maybe get confirmation. Like, is that actually her? I really get the feeling that it might be because this kind of shit. The place that she's at feels like the kind of shit that they do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I think that it wouldn't be a bad idea. The mine, as far as we know, there's no special hurry. This is kind of a tense situation down in Sharn. And
But I also recognize that, you know, I am being pretty selfish about this, and if y'all want to do the mind thing instead, that makes perfect sense to me.
I wouldn't mind going back to Sharn, honestly.
You might change your
haven't
mind
been
when you get there, but
that sounds
Yeah,
like
no,
fun.
I mean, like, I feel like I'm risking your lives mostly because I feel really bad about who I am.
We're always risking our lives.
I always feel bad about who I am, so I don't mind.
We could also
It
talk
makes
to
you
the
feel
other.
better.
just stay away from any area where a large group of people might be able to muster. Go through back alleys so you don't get anywhere where a protest might be happening and fucking spells start flying.
We just
Kinda
have to
funny.
promise not to join any more protests, and yeah.
Yeah.
We're not
Stick to the
conducive to
shadows,
those environments.
speak to no one, look at no one.
It could give us more time to plan out the mine thing with KDL. The other KDL guys in Sharn, right?
Dead Song is in Sharn, yeah.
Yeah. And we could probably do that. I mean, I think that it wouldn't be a bad idea. I think it'd be a good idea. I'm going to call him back just also and say, trying really hard to keep up the spy cadence, even though clearly the vibe's kind of been ruined. There's a KD mine in the Thornwood, and we're gonna go like look at it eventually. So like, we'll talk about it more, but that's the general idea. Maybe we help each other out with this thing, you know. Over and out.
Maybe We can give them specific location if they get us off of the FBI's most wanted list, or at least off the APB.
Yeah.
Unless we're just not on the APB anymore, in which case, cool.
You're gonna be so mad at me. I'm so sorry. Please run that by me again. I was reading my notes for.
Oh,
the fucking...
he said we're going to the thorn mine eventually.
He just explained that we were going to. Yeah.
He explained the truth.
So you're
We're
going.
going.
Okay.
No. I mean, like he was just explaining what he meant by the first message, and he just said eventually.
Yeah, we would eventually be going to a KD-14 mine in or near Thornwood. We would appreciate their help with that.
You receive a
Later.
response that essentially says that he'll pull strings to look into what might have been going on there with this mine. You know, the intel that you got suggested this may have been one that was open during the war, so there could be some old records there about that. Yeah, says he'll look into it, see if he can give you something to go off of.
Woohoo!
Woo! We did it! Also, does he know if we're on an APB? Should we ask that?
We probably are. I think we can expect that people want to kill us.
I think it's worth a shot to ask.
You've been in communication with them a little bit about the guys running. The main things happening over there right now is a couple of people investigating Marlon Arcade's death, quote unquote investigating. The guy investigating it fucking killed him, but you know. And the Warforged riots. One of those things is taking a huge amount of the city's attention right now. A lot more pressing matters, like they bombed the fucking council. They bombed the council building. You imagine that the people who saw you, like Balin Cord, could very well recognize you, and it may be that your names are out there. You're not sure if... You know that Mole didn't tell... At least said that he didn't tell his buddies about you because he had his own plans. You don't know what... You don't know what Zed told to Tasra. So you don't know if your identities are exposed or not. But... The Blackened Book might know you. The Watch is busy.
Yeah. So, I mean, when it comes to Blackened Book, I mean, that's more of a, if they see us.
The Blackened Book, possibly also Denaith.
Denaith definitely knows us.
Well, like
they were looking. They came looking for us.
Well, you don't know if they know it's you. You don't know what Zed said. Like, you don't know if he gave Tasra a full fucking description of everybody or not. But they probably know to look out for a group of weirdos and a certain number size, you know. But
Probably.
well, okay, so we're assuming that Tasra isn't Tira, because Tira wrote that note and Tira knew who Janelli was.
It's possible somebody might know who you are.
Okay.
The rest of the party, a little muddier.
We're the +1s, +12s.
Like, yeah, if somebody who knew you from the before times saw you, you're getting the sense that they're able to sort of clock you through the different appearance, to an extent. The rest of the party, it's unclear. So
Sounds like we're in the clear then.
you don't even know if she knows, like, you have no idea if he was like, and it's that bitch too, remember the one? Like, you don't know if she even knows that you're involved.
Okay.
Might have been.
So it's a little nebulous, a little up in the air.
I think that we're good then.
Suffice to say, walking down the street, you're probably not going to be jumped by guys in a paddy wagon because they're trying to stop a revolution from happening. But
Yeah. Very
I mean,
cool.
are y'all actually sure you want to do this, or do you actually feel like it's premature and you're trying to make me feel better?
I never really wanted to leave Shard in the first place, so going
Yeah.
back is nice. Kind of all I know. Even though all the parts that I know are seedy, disgusting, and most of the people I know are dead and or addicts. But, you know, that's all I know.
It will be enlightening.
Well, what he said, I guess.
How do our good friends, including Melvin, feel about this? Do they still want to go and hang out in Thrain? Or I don't imagine they want to go back to Sharn right now.
19 and Cole are very happy to go to Thrain. 19's, I understand why you need to return, or why you feel you need to return, and I wish you the best of luck, but I think if Cole and I go back, they will for sure catch us really fast.
Mm-hmm.
So we should stay outside the city for now. Zan says, well, I mean, if you're going back, I'm going back. I'm not gonna, you know.
You don't want to go with Frank?
There's some stuff I could pick up from the house, you know?
There was that one thing.
They have that amazing Thrainish food, though.
If you're going back to Sean, I don't wanna be in Thrain. I wanna be in Sean. And when you leave, I'll leave, but I don't wanna. If you go back, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try not to be a liability.
I wasn't worried about that, but
Which I know has been a point, because I've been a hapless boob over the last week or so.
you're
I
fine.
avert my...
You avert your game.
Yeah.
My shoulder, I still think it's fucked up. It's clicking still.
Gotta go to a doctor for that, bud.
But I'll go back. Melvin says, I want to eat pizza!
That's Melvin!
Oh, Melvin.
I think Zoe is probably like, I think it would be better for me to not go back to a familiar place if those people are looking for me the way they found you at Blinky's. So,
Yes, it would be dangerous.
and if it's people from Drome, they're probably not going to be too inclined to go into a Thrainish city. So,
No, that's
could be
true.
a good defensive position.
Chicken.
Fuck! And he flutters over and lands on your shoulder.
Birds of a feather die together.
I'm bringing Boudon back too. He's got to see the home.
Okay.
Look at how fat he got.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
he's full of
Sam.
coins.
Why is he full of coins?
He was hungry. He wanted them. No, I'm just kidding.
All coins in EBERRON are edible.
You gave him so much gold, so you put him in the ice cream he was giving him.
Heavy metals.
He ate my coin purse.
Wow.
I'm waiting for him to poop it out because I'm broke.
I feel like
Are you
my
sure
cats
Jain
are
didn't do
constantly
that?
eating my coin purse too much.
He's like,
taking
Oh.
her to the vet tomorrow, eating my coin purse too.
He's at a restaurant. They're like, "Oh wait, I don't have the money. Hold on." And he shakes Budon. Like, come on, get out of there.
He's just massaging the stomach down, like, come on, like a tube of toothpaste. Come on, come on.
You still want it?
Like, you know, why don't I just write you a check or something? I'll give you an IOU. Jairo. Bring. I still feel like there is something to do with Grond that I feel like I should not abandon just yet. So, and it will be good to reconnect with Zay, and the Baron Tarkanan while I'm in town. I have some business I have to do with that. And I am an unknown entity. I do not think they will bother me. Also, I can turn invisible.
And other stuff.
I don't know what you mean. Bring.
You absolutely pelted a guy into a wall.
I don't remember.
You punched it open. It was wild. I would love to learn it, but I'm pretty sure if I did, I would never be able to learn it.
Do we know if Jairo's just like fucking with us when he says, "Oh yeah, that wasn't me"? Whenever the invisible person like
make an insight
obliterates
check.
someone.
Make an insight check.
Dirk doesn't even need to. He knows.
He's pulped 3 people so far.
Well, we don't know. We don't know that. Let me see. Insight is a -2 for me. So let's see.
I mean, it's that or like Jain's
9.
9. You are getting nothing from this.
Got no
from
idea.
This You're
like,
getting nothing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Jairo fucking making people into mist, but last time it happened, he said no.
Well, you said no.
All right, let me incite this.
Hold on.
Even though the character, Dirk, the character, is pretty sure. But
25.
Hey.
Now I just want to see, for legits.
25.
Like, does he honestly believe? Like, oh, I don't know what that is.
25. He's.
19.
I mean, a 19. Honestly, still kind of hard to tell. But with a 25, he's for sure just dodging the question.
Okay. Okay. So he can obliterate people invisibly. Gotcha. I thought we had like a.
You're not sure of any details about anything, but he's clear when he's saying no. I don't know what you're talking about. He's full of shit.
Fuck.
Okay, good.
I was gonna make a dumb joke, but I rolled insight and I got a natural 20.
You also notice this. Bring.
Bring.
It's amazing.
That is okay. We
They
will talk
think I
about
can
it.
turn people into goo. Bring. That's not the sort of thing I do. Bring.
It is because when he is invisible, he is not Jairo. He is his alternate identity.
And that name is Hydro.
Jairo. Earl?
Earl is on top of Grond's head.
Excellent.
How did you get here?
What about Kelpie?
Oh yeah, Kelpie. Is Kelpie in the room?
Of course.
Sure. Whatever. Yeah.
Did they?
That's what Kelpie says.
When Zoe and such were kidnapped, did they just leave Kelpie in the room? Or
You know,
did
I figured she was probably in the stables. He wasn't gonna kidnap a horse. You know?
Okay.
The horse knows too much.
She's a fucking wonder horse.
She is, though, but he didn't realize that.
No, he had no understanding that this horse knew all the truths. In
Yeah.
fact, if you could just talk to Kelpie, she could tell you the truth about all the stuff in your memories and all the stuff that's going on with the dream fellas. Like she's already cracked the case.
Yeah, sadly, I'm
Figured it
only
out
an
after,
eel.
like,
Sadly.
oh, well.
All right.
Well.
Well, We'll send the kids ahead, and
Au revoir, Shoshana.
if y'all change your mind, you can. I'm just starting to feel bad for you.
No.
I mean, do you still want to do it?
Of course, I'm gonna do it, but I feel bad for you.
Well, Cherie, you're not gonna do it alone, dumbass. Everybody's gonna go.
Yeah, I don't think we're trying to split up.
If you go, we
into,
go, and that's the
halfsies.
rule.
You're not gonna walk into a den of wolves without a couple of people with you.
You're not gonna walk into this den of wolves without a couple
You
of
are
wolves
simply not
yourself.
allowed.
Well, if you're gonna make this your problem, I guess.
All
I
of
think
your
Zan's
problems
trying
are
to
my
set up
problems.
his death flags.
And all of your problems are mine, Zan.
Well, can you fix my shoulder then?
Yep.
Thanks, Cherie. Thanks. Well, this seems like a good group for an exciting journey back to the city. Bring. I hope it doesn't turn out shitty. Bring.
So what? That's 2 days train.
It's like 2.5.
Well, at least my exhaustion will go away.
That's true. It'll be all cleared. It'll be all good.
Maybe this was for the best.
It was wise. Then you'll use it again.
Yeah, I'll use it again, and then on the way back out, another
2 days cleared.
Yeah, this was the perfect time.
It's the perfect plan. It's foolproof.
It's fool.
All according to Kate Cody.
Okay, time to go.
Okay, we put the kids
right.
on the spaghetti train.
I give
19.
Zoe the big patented troll hug goodbye.
Zoe, her wings break. She dies. No, she.
It dies.
She hugs you back and says, "I'll see you soon, Vovnak." And then
Yes.
while I'm in town, I'm gonna try to send some messages back to Grey Wall. See if anybody's heard anything back in the homeland.
Thank
I know
you.
I ditched the place, and I don't really want them to know where I am, so I'll just take off the return address.
That's like, oh god.
That is good.
That's a federal crime.
Still a couple
That's
people
just that's smart, sister.
Still a couple of people there that I
Thank
could
you.
talk to. One or two.
Good.
I'm
Also,
still embarrassed.
while you are there, keep a journal of all the pizzas you eat.
Again, that is not possible. They don't exist. I don't know why you're trying to gaslight me like this. I really don't appreciate it.
You make
She's
lots
still
of.
afraid. She doesn't want to. She doesn't
Gaslight
know
Peppy?
what it is.
What?
Later.
Happy's gaslighting again.
Okay, then have fun and make a lot of very cool Thranish inspired little
Pizzas?
art bubbles.
I think if I made a silver flame necklace, my own historical principles would probably drive me to kill myself, but
I forgot that they were from Thrain. If you see them,
I
you
mean,
should
maybe
go
some nice geographical ones.
maybe some nice geographical things.
like one of
Yeah.
an imaginary pizza.
Like if
That's
they
not-
have a mountain somewhere.
It can't
something.
even be conceived of.
Or maybe if they
It's so
have
beyond
like
the pale what you're saying.
maybe if they have like a famous animal.
I think they
Like
have
the Thranish
Pizza.
brain bird.
fly eagles or something. Some shit like that.
I think the official Thranish bird is the ostrich, and they live in their city.
Oh no, I mean like a famous historical animal.
Oh,
The marmot.
mhm.
There was this one marmot named Garfield.
Garfield?
They had
No,
a marmot,
Garfield.
Like if he
Garfield?
He
sees
loved-
the shadow.
he loved
Garfield was a
Stargate
famous
Corner.
war marmot.
He loved starting off the week. And he always ate
Yeah.
healthy.
And he held off a whole
That's why they don't have pizzas, because
Oh.
they eat healthy.
a whole slew of
Indeed happy.
redcoats in the war. In a war.
Just one. Not
The marmot
No,
held off
The
the
train's
redcoats.
leaving.
Some say that without that marmot, the morning would have spread into Thrain.
It's true.
Doesn't the morning spread into Thrain
he
every
put his
day?
hands up and he held the fucking wall back of the fog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so that's Garfeld.
And he says, I did it.
There's-
Don't forget,
there's
the
this-
trainers are Italian.
And there's like a
big.
big statue of him.
Yeah, there's a statue of him in Erathon Keep of him holding up the morning. The mist.
Yeah. Or just like with
He's
his
got-
arms crossed.
He's got his expression
Looking
true to
You're
life.
like,
They
"No
captured
way."
it true to life. So he's holding the morning back and he's kind of like,
Yeah.
Thank you. Ew, the morning. Ew.
ew, yucky.
Oh God.
It
Kill.
smells.
Okay, I gotta go to bed soon
yeah.
because I gotta
Um,
work.
So 19 and Cole bid you farewell again.
Mhm.
Get aboard the train as the rest of you make for the train to head back to Sharn. People are leaving. Maybe we should just do it.
Yeah.
Because we're
I
just
think
gonna
that's
we're
a
just
good
gonna
stop point.
blast
Honestly,
through.
we get
We'll
back
just
on the
blast
train.
through the travel real quick next
What?
session, and it's I don't really have anything planned for it. So,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. I don't have anything. I didn't really have anything planned for the other travel.
Yeah,
It'll
we
give
don't
me
need
a
to go to
chance
1
think of
a.m.
it.
every session.
It'll give me a chance to think
for a
of
Friday
something.
session, we really don't. I say that
Um,
mostly because I wake up at 8
But
o'clock.
as you head back to Sharn, ladies and gentlemen, this has been EBERRON.
You're about to say Syndra.
Nope.
Syndra?
Goodbye.
Bye.